It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Welcome back to another episode of the Vib3z podcast. You know, last time y'all see me, I was dusted and disgusted. But I'm back. It's your boy, Two Dimple King, your favorite Leo, fleeky eyebrows. And before we introduce this rowdy bunch that we got right now.
Yeah.
Who is my favorite co-host? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Y'all already know it's your girl Brex, the hot-headed Aries, is in the building.
All right, now. So this one, this is all I can say to this.
He got us drinking already.
I don't even do Hennessy. Tell these people who you are.
Are we giving out zodiac signs too? I'm giving mine. Go ahead, baby.
All right, now it's your boy Trey Verdejo.
I'm Gina Verdejo. I'm
Yeah.
Pisces, passion, public. What else you guys? Giving out my sign.
I like it. I
Yeah,
like it.
and we from 1+1 podcast. You already know what it is.
1 + 1 equals 2.
Relationship is all about.
I like that.
Subtraction.
Yeah.
Give it to him right.
You know?
So you were telling me, how did y'all even start? Because what y'all told me, y'all were newly married. Mm-hmm. What made you want to start a podcast with your wife?
It was hard to, I'm gonna keep it funky. You know what I mean? That's one thing that we do. I knew by me starting this podcast with her, it was gonna be some roaches coming out from the dark.
Yeah, I might push a little.
Yeah, it was gonna
be some roaches.
It was gonna be some roaches coming out when you turn the light on. Like, oh, so I ain't gonna front. I was a little hesitant. Me and her always, like, when people be around us, they enjoy us because our vibe is crazy. So people used to always tell us, but I used to be like, nah, because I don't really want to throw her out there because there's going to be times where our relationship may get tested because
yes, sir,
we putting that shit out there. You know what I mean? And then sometimes you get that pressure of, well, we can't really be arguing about that because we got this responsibility that people want us to follow. So a lot of those different things that I try to tell her, she's like, eh. So
that's gonna come out the moment you start making this.
Yeah.
As soon as we started.
Yeah.
But you know how you post a video? It'll be, Trey is always recording a moment. We would post a random ass video of us just being us or out or just doing something fun. People were like, damn, y'all should do something. Y'all should do this. He was already doing podcasts, right?
Right.
I'm sitting there watching it like some bullshit. And the more I asked, he was like, real hesitant. I don't know. Start sweating. I'm like, look, we about to get married because we talked about it before we got married.
Okay.
It's not perfect.
Podcasting was a thing on
Right,
y'all marriage list. Y'all had to talk about that.
We had to talk about it.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah.
And like I said, you go through
The
whatever
pressure.
you go through.
Yeah,
And
because
we
you...
talked about it again, and I was like, look, I'm open. You open. What we gonna do?
Right. We either going to do it or we not.
We just gonna jump
See,
in. We not.
She already a high-headed Pisces, so I'm on it already. Real quick, how you gonna say that? But what we discussed off air was your profile is private.
My profile is private because I've always had it private. And it was like I started noticing years ago. Why y'all bitches trying to follow me? Like I don't know you.
Y'all know why he want to follow you?
Yes.
Common denominator, right?
Nah, it was like the pocketbooks you posted or shit like that. It was like, oh, damn, she got a nice pocketbook.
I get a lot of requests, and I started tying the pieces together, and I was like, you know what? You're right. Hot hair Pisces.
Them bitches was coming out.
Yeah.
Yo, they was coming out like, yo.
But with the people who like your podcast, what if they want to follow you? They want to see
1+1 podcast on
She said
Instagram.
she did.
Check me out. 1+1 podcast.
But I also have a page that's private too. So
why?
Yeah, we try to keep our family kind of situated.
You want to keep your private.
Yeah. Even though we put a lot out there, we still try to be God and try to have some privacy. So we both got our personal pages that are private. So I manage everybody who I let into my circle. So that's just the way it goes. It's easier that way.
Yeah, it's easier that
So
way.
do y'all talk about when y'all on y'all podcast, do y'all talk about what's the no-goals or do y'all let it flow? Whatever happens on that show?
Whatever happens, happens.
that was one thing that we had to sit down and discuss because I said, look, you want to do this fucking podcast? I don't know how to be fake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't fake it.
real shit's gonna come out. You ready for that? But the thing is, we've been having these real kind of conversations. It's just now we recording them, kind of putting it out there. But
our topics are from conversations, issues, whatever it is. We'll break it up and put it into an episode.
Right.
Ooh.
But we don't pre-script.
Y'all having therapy live.
We had therapy
That's
live.
therapy live.
we actually, that's a good way of putting it. You know what I'm saying?
It was only 2 things. I was like, we not gonna touch on these 2 things.
We ain't gonna have no naked bitches on there.
We ain't gonna have none of that on there. And he
Damn.
said, "Damn, that was the same reaction."
It's the react.
That was his reaction.
Is it really that sad then?
Damn.
Yeah.
For him,
Why?
he thought it was entertainment.
You know, put a little titty on the air. Ain't gonna hurt
Just a
nobody.
little bit ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Yeah, ain't gonna, a little nipple flash ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Oh,
you know
my
what I'm
God.
saying? You know, look at the engineer back there. He over there moving his feet. He like, God damn, I need to go watch a video right now.
But you got what's this? Nobody don't know, but well, they should know. Your beard oil. What started this whole thing?
Yes. So I did start a company called Beautiful Oil, like the word beautiful, but Beautiful Oils. Been doing it for 3 years now. It's doing pretty good. It's just me. I'm an entrepreneur. For those, a lot of people who know me, I've been hustling in my hands and things for a long time. So I just felt like when I was growing the beard, I was out there trying to find products. I couldn't find the right products. So
They stink.
I one of them.
Yeah, they
Yeah, I'm
do.
one of them people like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna cut out the middle person and
Sound
then
like
just
medicine.
create it.
And they touch your face, and then that's you know you got breakout over here.
Yep.
Yeah. So I definitely got one of the top beard products in the market.
Talk your shit.
Yeah, I got definitely one of the top.
Are you in
top.
stores?
Well, right now I do got my own store at the Patasco Flea Market, 1400
Okay.
West Patasco Avenue, every weekend. Website Beautiful Oils.
Got all that shit on lock.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
shades of beauty.
And we do. I do have certain barbershops, certain beauty salons. Shout out to Shades of Beauty. They carry it. A lot of wholesales that I do out of state. So I have it in different places. You know what I mean?
It's more. It's
It's wholesale.
There ain't no bottom outside of your trunk thing.
Oh yeah. No. It's
said I ain't
moving.
going out the truck no more.
Yeah. I just when I went to the post office today. A couple packages, but Vegas, Texas, Cali,
Okay.
Florida,
Talk
and,
your shit.
and Michigan. You know what I mean? So I'm all over. I'm all over. Get at me.
He said, "Get at me."
I get your beard. I get your beard right. Trust me.
Let me tell y'all about the beard. The beard gets more play. We out of state, out of town, anywhere. Oh, I like your
You
beard.
can never say that we've been out in public and a bitch said, "Hey, can I touch your beard?"
You're lying. He's lying. They do it and I be right there.
Yo,
I
that'd
be
be
right
crazy.
next
I mean, you know they be bold.
Yo,
You know
that's
they
crazy.
bold. They bold. They don't
if
care.
men-
And I be
I'm
stuck
like-
and I don't know what to say.
You know what to say. You know what to say.
You just
sit
need.
here.
All you need to do is just
But I got
exit
a
stage left.
company. I'm trying
Nah.
to. You know what I'm
You
saying?
exit stage left.
You know what to say.
You saw that it was
He's still alive.
it was a video
Nah, but
on
even
social
before
media.
COVID, I wasn't just allowing strangers, you know what I mean,
Don't
touching my
touch
shit.
the beard.
I remember getting on a plane.
People like real
And
life
an old
people
man
want to
trying
touch
to
you.
touch my-
People want to touch your beard like people want to touch your hair when it comes to being a black woman. They want to, ooh, can I like
Yeah.
don't touch it?
Yeah.
But that's different. Grab my hair.
No,
What
it's
the
not.
hell?
No, it's
grab
not.
it for my
Like,
face.
face. Yes. I'm not lying.
People will grab for your hair. They will grab for the hair on
Ooh,
your
can I
face.
touch your beard?
Your beard is nice. They want to touch it.
It looks soft. Can I touch your beard?
Like no, it what?
Per play.
It's shiny. Can I touch your beard? I'm like, come on, man.
Come on,
Said
man.
she said. Yeah,
So-
man. But this beard product has opened a lot of doors for me.
Okay.
Has put me in places that I've been very I don't take it for granted. You know what I mean? The opportunities that I've been able to, some of the doors I've been able to open. But it starts with my hustle. You know what I mean? I'm just like an all out hustler. I'm just going. You ain't never gonna catch me without my product on me. I don't give a fuck where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
You bump into me, I'm like, yo, hold up, I got
Yo,
something.
hold up,
I
hold
got
up, hold
something
up.
for you. You know what I mean? If you give me a second, I'm gonna go run to the truck. You know what I mean? Like I got
Hustle man.
something
Like mud.
for you. You know what
Always
I mean?
ready.
Always
But-
ready.
And it's been, I've been inspiring a lot of other people to start some of their products. They're not giving me a lot of credit. It's all good.
Damn.
Yeah. It's all good. But, as long as you're getting your money, It's money for everybody. That's what people don't understand. It's money.
That's
for
money
everybody.
but nobody want to hear that.
Yeah,
if you start making the
yeah.
money first, they don't want to hear that money for everybody shit.
Yeah.
Like blah blah blah.
Because they feel like you always gonna be trying to get the money.
Always taking.
But I mean,
Yeah. But it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's I ain't gonna front. It's fucked up that we normalize that it's cool when it shouldn't be cool. But
Men normalize a lot of shit that's not supposed to be cool, like cheating and all that old goofy shit.
Yeah. And we talk.
why is that normal for y'all? Let's talk about
Let's
that.
get to it.
Let's talk
why
about
is it
that.
normal?
Let's talk about that.
Damn, I
Let's
thought
get
we
to
was
the
gonna get a little
vibes.
appetizer.
No,
Let's get to the vibes.
All right.
Why?
What's your theory?
Just growing up, I grew up in the 90s, so you were kind of measured, especially if you had like your father, uncles, or whatever, about how many women you could get. That was it. Like if you got a certain amount of women, you were looked at like, oh, you that guy. Like
Talk your shit.
everybody wants to be that guy in their
But
life.
why, when you get the one that you want, do you
Still
need to
do
go
it.
find somebody else? Why? You got the one you want, right?
Jesus, they
You
talking
got the
that
one you
talk.
want,
Damn.
right? You want her, right? You
Right.
don't want to go nowhere. If she leave, you gonna be distraught, right?
Right.
You gonna be upset.
But when he
so
mean,
why
like,
go cheat on her,
what-
knowing that it's a possibility that cheating could make her leave?
That you ladies. First of all, y'all gotta fucking calm down.
That was real hype, wasn't it?
Right, right.
Ladies, y'all gotta
Get up,
calm
get up,
down.
get
You know what
up.
I'm saying? And then second, like, you gotta understand the value. Females look at cheating up here,
Right, we do
where
not.
males like, and there's no disrespect, baby. You know I love you.
Gotta put
I'm
that
just talking about
disclaimer.
I'm just talking about people. I'm just talking about people.
Say not me, but I'm talking about men.
I'm just talking about people. Like a dude will go, fuck his side bitch or whatever, come home, take a shower, hug up, kiss you like nothing happened.
Right, it's a regular
A
day.
female would think like, this the fucking end of the world. How could you disrespectful bastard? We don't look at it like that.
Right.
Now, that's what we mean by normalizing something that ain't right. I'm not saying that's right, but I'm just saying like that's the culture around our circle. Like,
Right.
we don't value that. Now, we value the shit out of you. Of course, we're gonna respect you.
talking
without
that
a doubt.
talk.
But we just saying that we
talked about this episode.
just don't put the same weight value in cheating.
And I'm gonna tell you something.
Our
But why
emotions are
Hearing
in
that
something else.
was
Right.
real. Hearing that from so many men.
Even
is
to
real.
understand y'all don't put the same weight value in cheating, why is it that it's okay for y'all to cheat, but then when y'all get cheated on,
It's the end of the world.
the end of the world. It's
Because
over.
women not
World
trying-
War III.
Yes.
Boom.
Not giving my pussy away.
Right,
Why?
it's different.
But you out here giving my dick away.
Because
though.
here's the
All the
thing,
time.
we not
Double
doing it.
standard.
It's not her dick though.
Right.
It's what? Then it's not your pussy.
It's
if
your
it's
dick.
not my dick, then it's
not
not
her
your
dick.
pussy.
It's your dick. I'm just playing. Go ahead. No, but but
We talked about
Yeah.
this, right? And this was the thing. People cheat for different reasons, right? Mm-hmm. And I said for us, when we talked about it, we had to be honest
trying to
about
tell
our
them,
shit.
God, calm down. You know what I'm saying?
Because we both have been in situations.
So y'all both cheaters. I just call it spade a spade.
I have cheated in the past. I was married
We
and I
both-
cheated on my husband for
I did it by
whole different
mistake.
reason.
I tripped,
He lied.
but she
I'm
did it on
tripping.
She
purpose.
lied. So we talked about, well, what was your reason? What was your reason? Just in general
Right.
to know. And I said, you know what? Women will cheat. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but they cheat for totally different reasons. We try to justify
That be
our
hurt.
and
That
our
be
mind.
all this. We'd be like, look
Why
at this
men
stuff real
would do
quick.
this shit.
Right.
Get
But
another
when the
shot of
man,
Hennessy
no,
and then
what
go
Greg
home.
said is right. When a man find out, we're always expected to be the forgiving ones, get over it.
Yeah. But y'all
That
want
bitch ain't
that.
mean shit to me. But when it's
I'm
a
on
man,
that. But y'all want to claim this
So
we the
if your
pride
woman-
shit so bad.
But
If
when
your
the
woman
man
cheats
do
on
it,
you and
it's
she
okay.
hit you with the, it wasn't nothing, baby. It was
mean
just some
nothing.
dick. It wasn't nothing. We all good. Like, I'm back. What you talking about?
oh,
I
you
just
are-
showered. I'm ready to love up on you like you would do to her.
If she
and
act
you went
like-
out and did that.
Done. He's
Why
done.
is there
If
an
she
issue?
act like that, then she had to always act like that. But don't switch up the game. You was never that type of woman.
wow.
So then I'm like, oh, so it's
But
like
you
that.
might not know that she was that type of woman. She ain't never cheated on you.
You don't know.
If you don't know
You
that she's
won't
cheated, you
trust
would never
me.
know
I
what type
think
of cheater
every
she
woman,
is.
every loyal woman has cheated.
lies.
What?
Let me repeat that.
Lies.
Every loyal woman
Lies.
has cheated.
We do not agree.
What?
I don't agree with that.
It's just that,
In the relationship in which they're supposed to have been loyal? Or just in general?
It's just, we idiots. We like to brag, let my man know.
idiots.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Like,
gotta let that information out.
Yo, a female, she would sell us.
Females are so
They be her
much
best
better
friend.
at it.
They be hugging and crying. I like, tell me everything, and she still won't tell her that one part. She'll tell her everything else except that. She'll hold that shit. Us, nah. We got a trophy. Our pussy.
Y'all
count.
boys know that.
We
Yo,
got a
I went out
trophy,
and
our
did
pussy.
that.
That's right. But a
Is it-
woman, you may not know. If you find out your woman is cheating, she fucking wanted you to know.
She wanted you to find out.
She wanted
I'm not
Absolutely.
Yeah, because
She
men,
wants
we won't delete the
absolutely-
text messages, the pictures, none of that.
Men, I mean, and then even men that
No trail.
feel like they are smart and they're out here deleting or using
Still
third-party
stupid.
apps or something like that, you're still gonna get caught.
You're still gonna
But
get
the
caught.
thing is, but this is the thing too. We don't spend time looking through y'all shit.
We really don't.
So that's the reason
Yeah,
why. Like,
which
let me tell you.
thank y'all. It helps us
Yo,
out.
you
It does.
talking.
It helps us out. Thank y'all so very much.
I ain't
Because
gonna
y'all
go through that
don't.
shit.
Yes.
Because y'all don't feel the initiative to just go through our
We
phones.
even had to talk about what is considered levels of cheating.
Yeah, because there are
My
levels.
thought was different than his thought. He gonna say, so what if I'm at a bar and I buy a woman a drink? She seems intoxicated. And I say, hey, text me when you make it home. I want to make sure you all right.
Yo,
What? No.
the community.
No.
No, fuck her.
Community.
No.
It takes a village. She
Yo,
not an
body
elder.
count do matter. But yes, the
I
community.
was like,
Fuck
come on, bro.
no.
But texting certain things inappropriate. So we was doing a game.
Oh yeah.
Is this cheating or not? So what I thought was cheating, he really does not think it's cheating.
So when it's like that, if one says yes and one person says no, is it still labeled as cheating?
I think
'Cause we never
You need
agreed
to
on
find
that.
you gotta communicate to find that
That's
common
right.
ground, especially if you're gonna be with that person.
Right. It's
Y'all
between
have to
those
find
two
a
people
common
to find
ground.
it. So now I had to give Trey boundaries, and Trey gives Gina boundaries because I'm a social person. I go out, I socialize.
shit.
You know,
Oh, you like to talk to everybody.
everybody.
Yo, that shit right there.
Let that get
That-
He hate that
Yo.
shit.
That shit right because and I don't
Stop
mind it.
talking to people.
But that shit always come up at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And it's no like offense to like you, because you're just that friendly
That's
person,
just who I
and
am.
it's not necessarily that
She
your
fucking
significant
cheating
other
out
is
here,
thinking
yo.
you're out here trying to flirt with everybody, but
Right.
people,
No.
it's the way people associate your what's normal conversation to
Right.
you. So it may be normal to you to hey, what's up, giggle, giggle, giggle.
But then I try
but
to-
to Fred, he's like, ooh, she giggling at me.
but I'm trying to tell her from a nigga perspective. When
Right.
you tell a nigga, hey, how you doing? Nigga here, come eat my pussy. Come hit me from the
Right.
back.
We not
You know what I'm
listening to
saying?
nothing else.
He's
Yo,
so
stop being friendly with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Stop being
But
friendly
then
with all
the
these
same
niggas.
the same is in return for the dudes that want to be friendly. That why can't y'all understand when your female
Right.
is like, stop being friendly
They
with these
throwing
bitches.
it at
Stop
you.
talking to these bitches.
Just
But
because
you
they
just
throwing it
a
don't mean I
friend.
gotta take it
No,
though.
he's
Okay.
Stevie Wonder when they throwing it. He don't see shit.
If-
Oh,
if-
not
come
see
on.
shit.
I'm gonna open the door at the restaurant. If you behind me, you know what I mean. Oh, you going to your car, ma'am? I walk into your car and I'm gonna open your car door.
No, why are you opening your door? Who
It takes
are
a
you?
village.
Who are you?
You're
Do you
doing
know
too
this
much.
woman? You're doing
I'm gonna walk into your car, ma'am.
much.
And this
You're
is the shit that
doing
piss me off.
too much.
When he go out, he has to get so fucking familiar with every bartender, female bartender, right? And that's how he order. How you doing, love? How you doing,
Hit her with
love?
that
Why is
New York shit. How
everybody
you doing,
love?
love?
Why
I'm
is
from New
everybody
York. That's how
love?
we talk.
That's how we
From
talk.
New York.
That's how we talk. That's how we
Yo, come on.
Come on, love. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to get my drink right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no square ass nigga making my drink. And so if I go to a bar and I see a female and a dude, I'm going to the female. Y'all female, y'all be doing the same thing. If y'all go to certain services, depending on who's there, male or female, y'all gonna go.
Y'all like your
Well,
approach
see,
is
when I
different.
go out to the bar, if I see a female bartender, you just gotta be her friend. It's very easy for maybe it's
Yeah, that's
just
how being her friend.
maybe it's just
Right, yeah.
from the female perspective. But I don't go to the male. If I'm out at a bar,
On purpose.
I don't see female and male bartender. Let me go to the male because my titties out and I know I can get that good hitting. Like I don't do that. Like I see the bartender
I
and
don't know what that was about.
if the chick,
We got a little free shake there. Like, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, where did that come from?
I'm just saying. saying like you're saying because you're a male, you're gonna go towards the female because there's that flirtatious advantage that you have. But as a female, I'm not looking to use my flirtatious advantage on the male bartender. I see the female, I'm like, hey, sweetheart.
He said one out
of a million.
She gonna come over. I'm gonna be, hey, I'm trying to have a good time tonight. What you recommend? And she gonna say, oh, I'm gonna give you this. It's gonna be lit.
Either way, we work it.
I'm gonna be lit.
Work it either way. But Trey is like, he acts as if he's not flirtatious. And he put me on blast.
But it is different levels. Now, I kind of want to go back to a little bit of a topic.
Go ahead.
And me and her kind of talked about this. You know, now as I'm older, you know, of course.
How old are you?
I'm 45.
Oh, all right.
All right. So now that I'm at this stage, I see things a little different. I was definitely a lot immature, ignorant. But I try to look at the root of it. And growing up around men in that circle,
like he said,
is normal to have multiple females. It's almost like,
it's like a rite of passage.
yeah, if we all get up together and then we all about to, let's go to Vegas, fellas night, maybe I'm saying too much, you know what I mean? Never mind.
I was sitting here like, damn.
Yeah. But no, I'm just saying though, like,
you don't want to put nobody under the bus.
No, what I'm trying to say is now that I'm more open in my relationship with my wife,
Right.
I feel a lot of pressure off my shoulders. I'm able to be me more because now I can have these conversations with my ladies. So, fellas, I'm not saying you gotta tell them everything, but just find that common ground where you could be you, she could be her, and y'all had that conversation. Because now that I can tell her stuff, I didn't tell her secrets that I know niggas is like, yo, you wildin', my nigga, but it's just like, yo, you wanna know? You know what I'm saying? It was in our honeymoon. I was out there in Mexico.
But I mean,
the air was a little different. I was tripping. I was tripping.
It was tequila in my breath.
But no, that helps to build.
It feels so good to get that shit off my chest.
That puts strength in your foundation of your relationship. Yeah. Like, do you think when it comes to being honest, when people say be honest with me, they're like, nah, I can't tell you that.
Y'all can't handle it.
But
no. That shit has burned me many times.
It burned the shit out of me.
I told her the truth. You want to know? Yeah. And I tell her, 2 days later,
y'all can't say tell me.
It depends.
Yo, motherfucker, I'm like, you said you wanted to know.
I feel like it depends on the female because for me,
9 times out of 10, you're going to pick the wrong female.
I want you to tell me.
Damn, I told the wrong one.
I would much rather make my own decisions. Let me know.
Fuck that. If I know your decision is exit me out, you're not making no decision.
But who knows? The fact that you simply told me and I didn't have to go find out from the next nigga or the next bitch or whatever. Could
Where's Waldo? Find me.
I'm still there.
Find me.
So
my point.
Let me ask this question to the ladies.
That could be the sole reason that I'm still there.
So if a nigga cheat on you, right? You found out he cheated on you. The nigga confessed. Yeah, it was that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Let's, I hit it. Let's move on.
Is that what it is, though?
You guys still, you guys want to speak to the female. Y'all want to know the fucking details. Yo, how many times he told you he loved you? Did he hit it from the back, from the side, from the front?
Did he hit you after 9 p.m.?
Yo? That want too much.
Right, just know we hit him. You want all the details to the shit.
I would like to know who she is, yes. I feel like...
You want to talk to her?
No,
you want to have a conversation with her?
You unexclusive detective?
I don't really need the conversation, but if you have been man enough to come to me and say, hey, baby, I cheated on you.
It's a difference.
Yes, because there's a difference. Because if I caught you, we still have an issue. Because you simply... could have cheated on me and said to me, you know what, baby, I fucked up. I was drunk as shit that night. Shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up.
You can hit pause and start it again.
That's what I can figure this out.
I said the same
But
thing.
for you to be hiding the fact that you're cheating on me, or for you to have like a side bitch or something that you're just straight up hiding from me that you go see every Saturday or some shit like that, and then I find out, now we have an actual problem.
Because niggas don't let go of they bitches. They side bitches be there so long, they're like separate girlfriends.
Forever. She just there.
She just there. She a part of the grain.
But if she's just there, then and we've been in this relationship. If we've been in this relationship for that long and she's just been there that long, why the fuck don't I know? Why have I not figured out anything?
We got detachment issues.
Like what?
Wow.
Why? What is the purpose let's get into that. What's the purpose of a side bitch? If your main bitch is giving you everything that you need and you want mentally, physically, emotionally,
Okay, hold on. Let me tell you.
Why a side bitch?
Now you got me drinking that yak.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
let's get to it. Let's talk about it.
Hold on.
Let's talk
Why
about
a
it.
side bitch? If you get
That rule can apply. It is different. First of all, it depends on how the man looks. If the man's attractive, that's going to fluctuate.
What?
Let me tell you
So
why.
because my man is fine,
He get a pass?
he gets a pass.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
okay.
But if you're dating a generally attractive man, you know that. You know pussy is going to relatively be available whenever the fuck he wants.
But my
So what that
I'm trying to mind my business.
What that means
Shit
is
all right here. Come on,
y'all
y'all.
gotta stay up on y'all game a little bit more than the dude that was ugly. If you ain't got to worry about no woman, you good.
But y'all
don't wanna hear that. Y'all
my
just wanna-
unavailable man should not be making himself
Y'all want
available
attractive
to other
men.
women.
Y'all want attractive men, but don't know how to be with attractive men.
But that's like saying if a man is an athlete, you automatically know he's going to cheat.
Yes.
And
But there are athletes out here that's cheating.
Yes.
It
You can look at dead in my eyes.
It
Yes.
depends where he's at, the athlete. If he's a starting nigga, yeah. But if he's,
Yeah,
he
then
just
no,
made the
probably
team,
not.
he ain't, he's checking.
He was a
with the
walk-on and shit.
Yeah. He ain't gonna cheat. But if you
So if you got a fly ass woman,
dating Lamar
this
Jackson, bitch, you gotta realize there's gonna be another bitch.
you automatically
You might as well
know
bring
that
both
that woman
bitches
is
together.
going to cheat. No, you're not going to expect her to cheat, no matter how fine she is.
Damn.
So you
Expectation
right,
is
roles
a no.
reversed. You got this badass A1, but you know the bitch bad ass done, titties done.
I
face
had that,
on
right.
100.
All right, fuck that up. And she cheated now. She ain't cheat.
If she cheat,
that's the-
but if she
No.
Nah,
cheat
she
on
broke your heart, my nigga.
You're a lot. Don't you?
No,
Don't normalize. Nah, because that's what we do as men.
We normalize it.
Yeah, we normalize. Nah, she broke your heart, my nigga.
Lies.
But what you're telling me is, if she cheated on you, you're gonna be okay with it, because at this point she's a
at some
high
point,
value woman, and she
Hold on,
she
but
looks
see,
good.
that's what I'm saying. It
You should
depends
know
on the
that.
guy. If you're a conventionally, I would say, unattractive man, and you're with a pretty female, more than likely you're going to stay, because you know that's your peak. That's where you at. But if you're a man that has something for himself, you could easily be like, oh nah, shorty, I'm out. So it really depends on the man.
Same thing for the woman.
Right.
It depends, on both. The value, like,
Right.
you gonna look at like, damn, if I leave, you know what I mean? So
You've seen a woman with an ugly ass man, and what's the first thing they say? The nigga got money.
You got money. You got something that's better than
And I done
looks.
seen some broke ass. He ain't got no money, but she's still there. They
'Cause he
got
fine.
it. They good. He love her. She love him.
she got some good pussy.
But she got the ugly dick. So what's the difference?
He got
She's
a
with
big
the
ass dick.
unattractive man.
He got some crazy shit. He got a porno dick.
So it's,
I mean, you
got
could be
something.
right.
You know what I mean? Like, it ain't always money. You know what I
It
mean?
ain't no, but that's the first thing people
This
think.
nigga might
right?
eat pussy for 2 hours.
But they always say he
good
got
too.
money.
Yeah, like, come on, my nigga. Give it 20 minutes, my nigga. You ODing.
So
Don't
Nigga,
be
that hard.
timing on nobody else.
My bad.
So who in this topic? Who's wrong? Is normalized cheating wrong? Is monogamy wrong?
Normalized cheating, I think, can be.
One of them got to be wrong. Which one
No,
is wrong?
they do not.
So they both correct. They're both correct in the field.
I think it depends on the situation.
I think it depends on the people.
What kind of woman depends on the situation? If it's right or it's
I
wrong.
think it depends on.
Right. If I murder you in the house or I murder you in the street,
always
like
got
you
some
still got
different
murdered.
No. Because think about it like this.
Okay.
Are you talking about dating and cheating or marriage? Because see, I've done both.
There's a difference.
I think it's a difference. They way different. To me.
They're way
Yes,
different.
legally.
They're way different.
They way different. So if
Right.
it's your boyfriend and y'all
And he cheated
together,
on you. I mean, technically, you were still single
I
anyway.
say fuck it. You know, but when
That might be your boyfriend, but you technically are still single.
and like
Whether
you know,
y'all have
baby
decided to be in that relationship or not.
Oh, so all right. Well, y'all like to do that, Pisces. Let's me hit you over the head with something.
Oh, shit.
Oh my
So,
God.
did you treat this man over here like your husband before he was your husband?
closer to it, yes. In the beginning, no.
So, after over time, you treated that man as your husband before he was your husband.
Absolutely.
So, why did you get married?
The difference for us, well, I'm gonna speak for me, not
Okay.
him. I'm not gonna
Oh,
speak for him.
shit. Yo, don't get us divorced before we leave out of here, yo. I'm trying to make my 1 year anniversary, yo. Go
I
ahead,
didn't
baby.
want to get married
Go ahead,
again.
baby.
I didn't.
Okay.
My first marriage, it ended amicably, but
Okay.
it put a bad ass taste in my mouth with that whole marriage
How
shit.
long were you married?
We were together for 21 years.
How? What the fuck?
Right.
And
Right.
then-
Where did you
and then
get
my
married?
first
Fresh
marriage,
young
It was
then?
18 years.
You
So
was
we
married
both-
young?
You're not going nowhere on
we
guard
both-
trying to leave me after 24
Yeah.
years.
Long term
Yeah.
shit. So for
Yeah, he
real,
was
for
a weak
real.
ass nigga.
But when that shit ended, I was like, I'm never, everybody that know me, never ever going to get married.
But a lot of
again.
people that
Fuck
say that
shit. I don't want it no more. But I'll have a partner for life. I wanted a life partner. We gonna hold hands. I'm gonna take care of this man like he my husband. But I'm not doing this no more. I'm not doing that. And then when you meet somebody that changes your whole shit, I had decided
New York niggas will do it.
I'm not gonna cheat no
Oh,
more.
my God.
I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm not
Talk a little
cheating no more on nobody.
And
I'm
I
gonna
speak Spanish.
leave.
And he speaks Spanish.
You know what I mean? So you gotta decide. I'm just like, I'm not cheating. I don't give a fuck. If the situation bad, I'm gonna leave. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care how much money he got. I'm just gonna walk away from it, right? I had decided all this shit before I met him. We meet, we dating, it's all good. All these years go by, we cool. It's no pressure here, right? Our situation turned when he said, "What we doing?" What
You hit her with the
when a
what we
man
doing?
say what we doing, you be like, what we doing?
But how
Right?
far?
You be
But
like,
how
So what
far
you ready
in?
for? Because what we doing?
for?
How
Like-
far in was it? What
What do
year
you
was
mean
it?
what we doing? What are you ready for?
like year 8.
Hey, what the fuck is we doing, bro? You still here?
Well,
Wow.
I was still. See, we both came from long relationships, but we
And there's
both,
never a rush.
When it ended for both of us, we took different approach. She took an approach like, well, you know, me, I took I was partying like a motherfucker. I was hitting everything. I was like, oh, what? Yo, you know, I got my own spot. What's up? So
He said, I'm back in the game.
yeah. And I ain't gonna front. For me, I miss having that. Like, yeah, it was fun. Yeah, but I remember it was one bitch, you know what I mean, years ago, baby, all right?
You always got to do
Yeah,
that.
I was like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Plural.
And, you know, we woke up and I was like, oh, shit, I gotta get to work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm gonna get in the shower. And I told her, I said, hey,
Oh, yeah.
can you iron my shirt for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got in the shower, came out, and I ain't see, like, I ain't smell no iron smell, nothing. I was like, God damn, you ain't iron? Oh, I don't know how to iron. I was like, oh.
What the fuck?
Bitch, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Was she? Whoa!
Yeah.
How young was the girl? How young
No,
was
she was up there close to me.
What you mean? She don't know how to iron.
80-20 rule.
She don't know
Every
how
time.
to
So
iron?
it was.
Oh, she
those
hit you with the
little
okey
small
doke.
moments.
She
I was
said,
like,
"Yeah." You
oh no,
thought
I need like
goofy.
a woman with me. Like, damn, you don't know how to iron? What the fuck is going on?
But see, I had time to myself after my situation. Trey didn't. His transition was a little bit different.
Yeah.
And that was something.
Because you was all on me.
No, nigga.
You was
She
all
said,
on me.
"Nah,
Nah,
nigga."
nigga.
Yo, she was all on me. You know what I'm saying?
He did the okey doke.
She was
Like,
all on
be
me
good,
early.
be
She put a lot
good,
of
right?
pressure on me.
You don't know this person.
She
You
took
like,
me
yeah,
away
we
and
cool.
shit. You know, as soon as we met, I was like, yo, she took me to Deep Creek. I'm like,
That's Deep Creek, damn.
You know, the whole air is love out there.
Yeah, you had you in the
You go
mountains.
outside, you be like, fuck these bitches. You go outside, be like, oh, I love these bitches.
Yeah,
like
she
the
see the fall
ears.
leaves.
Yeah, the ears. Just she had me out there all messed up.
No.
That's how you did me.
Lies. Don't believe that shit. I'm telling y'all. But no, I got it. After a minute, it took for another man to bring it to my attention. You gonna have to let that man do him. Let him get his space and let him get some, air, and then see where it happens and comes back. And that's what it was. It was like, all right, we've been dating for 2 years,
Right.
but he still ain't had no act right enough for me. See, I'm that drive up bitch.
She said, "I'ma drive up." Hello.
Yeah, she drove up a couple times.
So it's like, no.
Then she pulls up on
We
him.
can't do that because I'm gonna end up going to jail.
Exactly.
So let's just go ahead. I'm gonna let you figure your shit out, but we still cool. When you meet somebody and y'all become friends, you either gonna miss your friend or you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's what make it hard. Like, damn.
So that's
Outside of
still
relationship, you my
homeboy. Like,
homie.
you still my homie. So we cool. I don't want to be mad at you because I'm gonna end up hating you. You're gonna hate me. So let's just go ahead and let you do you. But I'm good. But see, a man can't handle that shit too much because he like, what the fuck she doing? Who she with? What's going on? Let me check her social media. And it's like, nah. Remember, you're the one that needs space. Fuck it.
Damn.
We'll see what happened. We'll see where it goes.
Nah, but you did show me things I didn't really know. Like, it's like, God damn, you know what I mean? So it made it easier for me to change my ways, but it was still challenging because
A woman can't change a man. Let's get that shit clear.
It's not a change, it's an adapt. You have to want to do it.
Motherfucker just changed the
One
word.
minute.
It's not a change, it's an adapt.
Yeah, because you have
It's the same shit.
a woman
What
cannot
kind
change.
of woman logic was that?
A woman cannot. You can't change a man. You have to be willing
What
to
the
adapt.
fuck is the word adapt?
You have to be
mean?
willing. It means change, but at the same time,
Thank you.
if you're not willing to do it,
She can't.
it's an adaptation process. If you're not willing to adapt to what's happening,
And
there's
ain't gonna
nothing she can do. She cannot change you.
Nah,
it's
but
never a woman
I
changing
looked
a
at
man.
it.
It's a man adapting to the situation.
What I accepted was I was looking for, cause yeah, for a minute I was like, I need a woman who could change me or adapt, whatever word we want to fucking use.
Thank you.
But this is the word that really caught me and that really made me be like, you know what? I gotta bow down to this woman. She enhanced me. So if you find somebody who could enhance who you are, then that's the person. Not make you better. I know it kind of sounds kind of similar or change you or
Right.
that, but enhance you, like everything that you do. But that's that sauce. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like
That's the
that
power
old
on
bay.
top
You know
of
what I'm
it.
saying? On the
Old
crack.
Bay.
Yo, babe.
Yeah, that old bay on the crabs. Like, damn, you got no old bay? Like, I don't want these crabs. Old bay come, you like, oh shit, let me get another. Let me get
I
another
want Old
12.
Bay
Yeah,
Bay.
yeah, yeah. So
I don't want that crab.
when you find somebody who could enhance you, then you really gotta make those real tough decisions. Is it gonna be perfect? Like, we talk about our relationship, and I remember she asked me, like, babe, like, people look at us like we the ideal role model relationship. And I'll be like, yeah, you know, we gotta embrace that, but I want people to understand that we go through our ups and downs.
We go through
our
like
challenges.
everybody else.
We go through times where we live in the same house. We probably won't talk to each other for
That's
2
normal as
days.
fuck. It happens.
That's just gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we gotta, you know, she could be upstairs, I could be in my basement. So you got that space. You know what I mean? We're not in a studio apartment. So that's gonna happen. That's normal shit. You just gotta be able to, all right, you got your time, I got my time. Now let's talk. You gotta get to the point where you don't gotta talk right now. Like, look, listen. And she don't really gotta tell me that she's irritated. I could just see certain things.
Wow.
Like,
You're
supposed to
we
peep the
both
irritation.
got our offices in our house. So
Yep.
I remember I was like, let me go check on her. And I went and I was gonna kind of like sneak up on her, and I noticed the door was locked. I was like, oh,
surprise.
Shit.
that means she don't want to fucking be bothered. You gotta realize and accept that and back off. And I went right back downstairs. I was like, oh, she don't want to fucking be bothered. You know what I mean? She'll know when it's time to come down. You know, if I got both my TVs on, I got games on, she know like, oh, I ain't gonna fuck with this nigga right now. You know what I mean? So you gotta understand each other's boundaries, but find somebody who's gonna enhance who you are, and then that's that person. Not make you better, not adapt, but enhance.
Well, listen.
That's the sauce.
Somebody, as always, I think their name was Evolve Foundation,
Okay.
sent us a question about y'all.
Oh, let's go.
The question was, coming from an older marriage, do you think now you're settled in because that you're married at an older age?
For me, yes. Because when I was married previously, I still partied frequently, like I was single. I traveled like I was single. I did everything as if I was still single, because in my mind, I didn't want to lose what I thought I was losing, but I was still married. And then it got to a point where I was like, you know what? You got to have consistency and boundaries with that shit.
Of course.
I'm not saying don't go. I always let him. He do man trips. I don't think being married, you got to stop doing that.
That's important.
That's important.
Go with the right crowd.
But you still Gina gotta have Gina time.
You
Trey
still
gotta
need
have
that
Trey
time.
Now going forward, men are slow. Men, they do.
Whoa, what
they,
the fuck you mean?
Listen,
Jesus.
because
Y'all
a
are
woman,
slow.
now,
Universe.
Brex, then you back me up on this shit.
Shit.
Women get to a certain point where they are more mature of certain things than a man.
Okay, yeah.
I had already reached a plateau of not missing shit before COVID hit. Trey was still like, yo, I still want to go. I want to go to the bar. I want to go do this. I want to do that. And I was just like, okay, you're going to burn yourself out, or you're going to ruin what we have, because you still acting as if you're missing something.
You ain't missing
You
shit.
ain't missing shit.
But we ain't gotta be missing it to be still wanting to do the shit. We
Still
just like
do
it.
But you ain't got to do
We
it.
just like it. Like, damn.
No.
But it's the way you do
It's
it.
the way you do it. You don't need to be out there. No married woman need to be out 4 days a week. I don't think a married man needs to be out 4 days a week if it's not business. If it don't make money, it don't make sense.
God damn.
So if you ain't out making money, making moves, making network and shit, you don't need to be out there, bro.
But I used to tell her though, like, I could be out at a bar. You know, we live in the White Marsh area, just to give y'all an idea.
Perry Hall, stand up.
Right. So I could be, I'm gonna go to casino, go to live, and you know I'm there, and I'm like, all right, I'm on my way home. But on my way home, I'm passing several locations, so I'm like, shit, I need to be at some locations before I get home.
Still, the fuck?
Why?
Why?
And you know, now, let me tell you, the pandemic has helped change me. I ain't gonna lie.
The pandemic is really
being home and realize, because I always had a great home. It's one thing I make motherfucking sure is
You gotta go home.
where I lay my head at is gonna be a good situation. I always had a good home, comfortable home. Whatever I wanted to fucking do, I'm good. But for some reason, I just felt like I needed to be where everybody was at.
Everybody was at.
You know, and I didn't realize how good I had it at home. Once I embraced that, it also made me a little, you know, it helped in our relationship to be able to stay home.
I can't fault somebody in their 30s for feeling a certain way, because in my 30s, I felt that way too.
Damn.
I think it depends on the couple. Like, if you one of them party people, you're going to have to party and get it out and then revamp what you do. I'm not saying stop. I don't think anybody should stop going out, or if you like to do this, or you and your girls go away once a year, you still got to do it. I think you still need that.
Just gotta do it respectfully.
You got to do it respectably.
So, will you let your girl go on a away trip?
I have.
Any regular bitches though?
Regular? What's a regular?
You know what I mean. Let me talk to my man. My man know what I mean.
We've talked about, so apparently, you know, there's different types of friends that your bitch got.
You got your regular
So
bitches,
they got,
you got your
they
whole
got,
bitches.
they got whole friends,
your
they got
questionable
married
bitches.
friends, they got, I don't like it when you go out with her friends, 'cause she always got you with some fuck shit
definitely
friends.
ask who you going with.
It's all about who you go with.
Yeah, because
really.
that'll mean the experience there gonna be something different.
But I mean, it's the same way when it comes to a female and her male going somewhere. Like,
Y'all don't
it
trust
depends
that
on no, because it depends on who you go with. Y'all have those friends that are like, he always want to get them with some bitches and have some fuck shit happening.
I can't be judging them.
Then
like
you
that.
got the friend that's like, bro, we just trying to go out, have a good time. You know, we're gonna get busted, we're gonna come back. Then you might got the friend that's a little mix of both. Dudes have the same type of friends.
But
Just
then
as
why do
females
y'all want to do? Ho, my brother, I'm gonna throw us under the bus. I hope you roll us out. So listen,
Let's go.
every dude got in his friend, in his little circle, a woman that he smashed, right?
What?
But but that woman is valuable. Like, she holds some weight. She got some connection. She is a valuable person. We just slept together. Does she have to then go away when you meet that man? So his good friend, person that has connections, has to
Felicia,
go.
I don't give a fuck.
What? So if they didn't fuck for 5 years, she has to go?
You touching a sore spot.
What?
Let me tell you.
Oh shit.
When we met, right?
Oh,
and our shit is similar. You hit that on the head.
It's all shit.
I have
Damn, my
a male
Dun, dun,
circle,
dun.
right?
Right.
You got space in your house?
Yeah, you know, something there.
I mean, my close circle are male,
Is he still there?
of course.
Yo,
What the fuck did she say? What
when I met her, she told me I got 6 best friends.
Nah,
I'm like,
that's
yeah, that's cool.
6.
That's cool. They all male.
Oh,
So hell,
red flag, red
you
flag.
fucking one of them.
You fucking one of them.
You fucked 2 of them. They ran a train on you.
He immediately said that.
Is it a
Oh yeah,
red-
you had to fuck two
But I
at the
have-
max,
but
one
I
at the most,
haven't.
at the least one.
But I have a lot of male friends too, and I haven't.
Girl, stop
I your
playing.
best friend.
My one best friend is I have one dude that I consider a best friend. My other three.
That's my brother.
My other 3 friends that are male that I'm like the closest with, like I literally talk to them dudes like every day, if not every other day. No. Like no, none of the 4 of them, no.
And that's the problem.
It's 4 of them.
Why?
Because men, like he was saying earlier, men don't process that. Once we start fucking it, let alone it be 3-4 years ago, you legitly just a homie.
No.
So when you come in being a new face, you're like, whoa, wow.
That shit broke my
You don't know.
That shit broke my heart. Shut up.
That shit broke my heart.
But
You,
this
how
is
you
the
just gonna
thing.
end a friendship? We ain't know you.
But no, it was hard in the beginning, and it wasn't 6. He's exaggerating.
5?
It was 4. 4, and one is in New York, right? But when I say they're not,
Stop it, that New York shit. Yo, you from New York?
yeah,
Nah,
they're
fuck
not
that.
like they're
Them
not
niggas in
friends.
New York's freaks.
They're my family.
So
Like
yeah.
this family.
Fuck no. So you are admitting on this podcast right now out of those 4 groups that you.
Never.
Oh, so you've never. That's been platonic.
And I met all of them.
Yeah.
thank
I
God.
met all. I met all of them.
I thought you said that you did. I was about to say
Actually, one of them was one of my groomsmen. You know what I mean?
I feel like,
Yeah,
and I feel like,
But it was hard.
when it comes to
hard.
something like that,
Yo, it was hard.
it's different because, like y'all, in y'all situation, he met all of them. It's understanding that it's platonic, and if it was that type of situation, then cool. But when it comes to somebody that you've had sex with, and now we are together,
Right.
and that's still your friend. So when we meet, what the fuck? Like, I'm supposed to meet. I gotta meet her. I got to meet her. I got to meet her. I have got to meet her. That's supposed to be your close friend, right? That's your homie. That's your homie. Y'all just did what y'all did back in the G, right? So there's no reason that I can't meet her, right? And see, your face right now is the reason of why we feel the way we feel. Because your face is like, you gotta meet her. Why you gotta meet her? Why the fuck can't I meet her?
Meet her for meeting in passing.
Why the fuck can't I meet her? Why can't I meet her?
Nigga,
Why?
is she your friend? She not friend.
Why?
If I'm hanging out with her on a constantly, like
I need to meet her.
But if I'm not hanging out with her, like yo,
She needs to know. Why can't I
live
have
on
a
another
conversation?
state, we just friends. We just communicate.
How often? If she lives in another state and you're just friends and y'all communicate, how often do y'all communicate? Does she know that you're in a relationship? Does she know about me? When y'all talk,
Niggas be like, yeah.
when y'all
When
y'all talk,
you don't even say yeah.
exactly. And see, that's the problem. When y'all talk, can you talk on the phone with her with me right there? And can I, oh baby this, baby that, and there not be an issue?
Y'all be trying to play
And
games.
for that reason, she needs to go. If
Shit.
we cannot be our normal coupley self with
She
her
gotta go.
around or her on the
Now,
phone,
do it matter?
what
Is
are
she
you
pretty
hiding?
or is she ugly? Let's get to it.
It does not matter. It does not matter. I don't give a fuck
If
what
that bitch
she
is
looks
fat, ugly, got 3 ears, you don't care about her.
I can't-
But
I'm
if
still
that
gonna
bitch
give a fuck
body
because-
is better than yours.
No.
Oh my goodness.
No.
I want a
Smashing no matter
DNA
what.
test.
I'm
a
still
COVID card.
give a fuck because y'all niggas will fuck anything.
Thank you.
Anything. Niggas
Alright.
will fuck
Whoa,
anything. Almost
I
anything.
fuck anything, and I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna go
Exactly.
back.
Now, let me tell y'all ladies something. When y'all quick to say a nigga fuck anything, let me clear that up for y'all.
How you clear it up?
How you clear?
Yeah, let me clear. See what I'm saying?
You ain't
Typical
shit, so you
female.
ain't even let me clear.
Typical female. You can't even talk.
I'm waiting.
Okay. We are gonna fuck whoever make us feel comfortable. Let me repeat that. We are going to fuck anybody who make us feel comfortable. We don't look at that. She got to be the baddest bitch on the block. But if I could
Still
go,
anything.
listen. Oh, you're not listening, baby. You know I love you. If I could go to your spot and I don't gotta hear no shit, and I'm coming there and you like, baby, what you want to eat? What you want to watch? I'm here with you. Niggas we will fuck the ugliest bitch on the earth because we feel at peace. But if I gotta hear all this bullshit, I gotta go through all of this, I gotta prove that I'm a fucking man, and I gotta prove that I'm a warrior, and I make this much money, and come on, man. All these expectations just to get some pussy? No. If you can make us feel comfortable, so females, if you wondering why my man fucked this ugly ass bitch.
You wanna know why? She made him feel
Because
good, nigga.
she made the nigga feel,
Make him feel
comfortable.
good.
One plus one equals 2.
This gonna be a conversation for me and you.
Oh shit.
Do you feel like you fit the standards of a real man of 2021?
No.
Now, with you not fitting the standards, do you feel like you're still a real man?
Yes.
How?
Because I just think that how we look at things today in 2021 is a lot different how we should look at things. You know what I mean? And maybe I remember I was just so quick to answer your question. I didn't know.
No, I'm
I
here
didn't know
for
what
it.
side you want me to lean
No,
on. I was trying to make
fuck
sure
it.
I
I
was
see
on your
where we at
side. You know
now.
what I'm saying? But I just think now you know, for real relationships to work, you know, that communication, that trust factor plays a major role. And I don't think me growing up and my generation, we didn't have those core values of how important it was to be in a relationship. So now we here in today's world, we trying to throw
what the fuck is this?
Yeah, we trying to throw all these different band-aids onto the wound instead of really fixing the problem. So as long as we can accept and start realizing our wrongs and how we do, and then bring the right partner, not just any partner, the right partner into your circle, then you can have those conversations. Yo, I'm telling you, that's just gonna change your life, man.
You gotta go through a couple bad partners to get it though.
Yeah. Because I see good, man. Yo, I see
because
good.
y'all good part. Let's not act like everybody that's not in a relationship. Your good partner has bad traits. So if you say that,
Yeah.
then what if you in that situation? Somebody you just a bad partner, but you got good traits.
And I think that's fair. Like, you know, you could say I was in this situation. He was a good man for somebody else. Just not a good fit for Gina. So that makes the difference. You got to figure out what.
Yeah, you got to figure out
for you
who works with
at
you.
a different phase in your life. The man I'm married to now, he would not have wanted to be with me 12, 13 years ago. He would not have wanted to even date me.
All right.
You was ratchet. You some.
She said you was ratchet.
You was living your life?
From Park Heights.
Nigga, I'm from Park Heights. What's happening?
Park
What's
Heights.
happening?
What's
Small,
wrong?
what you know about it?
Anytime you from
Oh,
Park
okay.
Heights.
You over there near Pimlico.
Yeah, anytime. Anytime be like, yo.
Oh, you on Wiley? Pimlico
Oh, you from the
Wiley?
streets.
She's from the hood, yo.
My mama might know you.
Soon as he
Don't
said
do that
it.
because I probably could walk to her house when I was a kid. Don't do that.
Nah. But I respect this. This is another thing. You gotta respect the shit out of your woman. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta hold her to a different kind of standard. You know what I'm saying? So I make her feel special as much as I can. You know, even on our off days. You know, I know because we both work from home too, and she's in her office all the way upstairs. I'm in my shit all the way downstairs. So sometimes we may not see each other for like 6 hours because we both doing what we gotta do. And for her to come down to the kitchen to go get herself something to drink, and then she sees some flowers there or the car just to let her know, hey, baby, I appreciate you, shit like that. You know, those are kind of things that we got to do in our relationship. Like, I got her. I know I got her. But I also got to understand I got to keep doing those things
Absolutely.
to get her.
But we talk about this
you know what I'm
because
saying?
people get married and your ass get comfortable, men and women.
Oh,
yeah.
And I
Yeah.
say ladies all the time.
Boring as shit.
Don't take that shit for granted. What you not gonna do, another woman is
Because we just had a
waiting to do-
threesome before we came here. We had two bitches. No?
No.
Oh, my bad.
Because look,
It was me looking at you, waiting for the we did that. Because I'm like,
when I tell you,
I just looked at the camera.
he throws this randomly about the. He always throw it out there. He always throw it out there.
Like, yo, that nigga just a super couple.
I look right at
Threesome
you
that gonna
like,
come talk to us. Says smell like two
I'm
pussies.
telling you, randomly, he will just throw that threesome shit out there. He's been doing it for years. And we ain't never doing it.
Damn.
Because I don't like the shit. I ain't doing no threesome. I ain't never going to be okay
But see,
with
that's
it.
your female's fucking problem.
No, it's
why?
not. Some females do it.
Why would you not be okay with it?
Me personally?
Oh shit.
I don't.
Wait, you okay?
Because
No, she want to know.
I be lit.
Oh, she okay with
So
it?
I'm probably with that. So why not?
There you go. Yes.
Why not?
Yes.
Because
Yes. Everybody against you. Now what?
why not?
I don't judge. I
Because you don't want to eat no pussy. She can eat you.
No, I don't like to share. Number one, I don't share shit.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
share shit. Number
Because
two,
it was
I
red in
don't
that house.
like
I don't
women.
share shit either.
I do not like women. I'm not attracted to a woman. I don't want to engage, and I don't want another person in the bedroom with me.
So you'd be cool if your man was bisexual?
Never. Because I don't want to share with a man.
Oh, you don't want to share, period.
She don't want
No.
to share. She want what's hers. That's
I want-
mine. That's mine.
And I wanna
I'm
be
yours.
free.
That's it. That's
I want
all.
to be like open to do the wildest shit.
But I said I just wanted to be with one motherfucker.
I'm definitely one of them niggas who, yes, I would have a threesome with my female, but I'm never gonna
He's
have
not gonna
two
have
niggas.
a man come.
Hell fucking.
That just hit
So
different.
but coming
Yo.
from the female perspective, I'm not really with that either. Like I would
Baby.
have a threesome, but two dates is a lot for me.
Baby,
like,
hang
do
out
we
with her. Give her
really?
number. Save my number, baby. Save
Do
my number.
we really need
Save
two?
my number.
And for those, like, I've had conversations with females who like, no, I've had a threesome and I've had the two guys, and I'm like, so you don't feel like you
Me
got
too.
G'd out? You don't feel like you got a train
She
ran on
said
you?
no.
Because I feel like I would have.
Me too. What you have?
I
My
feel-
girlfriend had I'm
shit.
not doing
Not
this.
her. She said somebody she knows.
My girlfriend had
Woo,
a
this
threesome with
this
two
whole
men.
cabin, the whole set was about to get flipped.
No.
You had two niggas. Hell no. Oh,
And I
all right,
asked her the
my
question. I wanted to
bad,
know.
my
I
bad.
said, didn't you feel some type
Yeah,
of...
I would
But you
feel
know
so
what she
ran
said?
through.
She said she was in control. She controlled the whole everything.
I mean, I guess if you were in control, maybe it would be different. But I don't know.
and they never engaged. The two
Coming-
men never engaged. It was just her with this and this and this and them.
I would definitely not want, if I was ever to go two guys, I definitely don't want them to engage. You better not touch each other. No.
But no, I'm not doing
But
it.
I just, for me, I personally would not have a threesome with two males. It's giving me very much train, very much G'd out, very much ran through, okay? But I personally would have a female with a guy and another girl.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't have an issue with that. I would do that. Especially with my prospective partner. We get a little girlfriend or something like that. You know, we could do that.
See,
long as we on that
opening
same
the door.
long as we on that same type level,
Open
long
the
as we
door
have
to what?
established
Where you open the door?
Well, you get a little.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. So long as your relationship has to be established.
Right.
It has to have that strong foundation before
No.
you
Established.
take it there to add another person, whether it's just going to be sexually every now and again or whatever you decide. Your relationship has to be established. It has to be strong. That foundation has to be secure.
Because what if your
In
woman
order
leave
for-
you for the woman? You
In
be mad as
order
shit.
for both parties to feel
It happens.
secure in the situation, in order for both parties to feel secure in the situation, because even if your foundation is not secure and your lady decides, all right, we're gonna have this threesome, then you have this threesome and your lady's like, I feel like you like that too much. Now we have a problem. But
Then
had
we
your
got a whole
foundation been so secure and strong and established,
No.
We got a
y'all would
strong
not be
foundation,
having that
baby.
issue, because it would have been, we would have talked about it, we would have agreed, we would have come to the terms, the boundaries, the conditions on what we're going to do with this third person.
I've even had a couple.
But
Had,
babe,
no,
so you
she
can't
had.
eat a little
She was in charge of selecting the girl. She was in charge of when.
Yeah, and it's
She
what
was
works
all of that.
for
And
that
they
couple.
Still ended up with issues because he always thought he had a fucking pass to go out and tap ass.
It wasn't a
Because-
pass. It was
gotta
a
have that-
hall pass.
you gotta- yeah, you gotta have
can't
that
go in the
conversation.
classrooms during the hall pass. You can just
have that
look.
conversation.
But that
But
is
we
why I
started with
said
the boundaries of just when it's you and your wife, and your wife says, "Hey, I'm going to bring in a person." That should have been where it stopped, right?
see, and that's where, that's where it starts, and that's where you have to make sure that you completely trust your partner in that aspect. Because just because your foundation is secure, that also has to mean that your trust is secure. So you
Yes.
have to be there enough to
Bullshit.
trust your partner.
Bullshit. This is how I call bullshit. This
Why
is how
you
I call them
why?
bullshit.
Why you
Are
call
you
bullshit?
talking in the sense of a traditional relationship?
I am.
There wouldn't be a
So now we on their ass. Hold on. Y'all
That's
the
right.
first married couple.
Introduce
Y'all the
us.
first married couple. Are you the provider in your household?
Am I a provider?
Yes.
Yes.
So financially, the provider.
No, I mean we're joint.
So
I'm not
let's
the
say,
sole
let's
provider.
say if he provided more of an income, would that make you be more submissive? If like he took care of you and your lifestyle, you were good. Would you be more submissive?
Submissive as in what?
Submissive as in you let certain shit pass.
Yes. And I'm gonna tell you why.
I gotta make more money.
No,
Shit.
because
God
when
damn.
you say, see, this is where we talk about that word submissive, and people my age don't like it.
Yeah, y'all know nothing
I have
about
to have-
submissive.
No, I have conversations with women and under my age and a little bit older from an OG perspective.
Right.
When you say the word submissive, that's not the same.
Okay.
Okay, if your spouse is the primary provider and your job is to maintain and take care of the household,
Right.
it does not make you submissive. That makes you, that's your job. You guys agree that I'm going to do this and you stay home and run this. If you guys both say,
let's talk
wait a
about the word submissive. What that
submissive,
means?
Yeah, I was saying, 'cause that's it's the
it makes
word.
women
Yeah,
chest poke out. And
Hey, it's not saying like you my servant.
But when I say I am submissive in my marriage, people that know me look at me sideways because my personality is strong. I am an independent woman.
You from the heights. I already know how you get down.
So I'm not a
Hood
weak
as
ass chick. You know what I mean? But when I say submissive, they're like, what the fuck? What that mean? That's not a bad word to say.
That means I let my man
that means
lead.
my husband, at the end of the day, when anything needs to be fixed, you know what I'm going to say? Let me check with my husband, or my husband will dictate how these things
I will
arrange.
respect that. Everything. Check with me.
Everything goes
that.
through him. Financially, we decide how this is done, this, that, and the third. And then when we do things, he gets it. Even if my money is half, he's in charge of this part
So
of it.
y'all are doing something that's not really.
We've tweaked it.
They don't really like that now.
But you have to tweak it to
You
make
have
it work
to.
for
But no
you.
one's talking about really going half or 50 or 60,
We talk
20,
about
60,
that.
30,
People
whatever.
don't like going half.
But I don't understand that. We're still grown ass adults.
I feel like it's whatever works for your partner.
Whatever
works for you and your partner. Now,
Trey works 7 days a week. Gina don't. Trey always has revenue coming from other aspects. Gina does not. I have one good job, but my husband works 7 days a week. So no matter how you financially balance it, he always brings in more. The difference is I don't want for shit.
There you go.
Our household don't want for shit.
hello.
There it is. You got what you need?
I got what
cool.
I need. Now when I do things and I go, he don't want for shit at home. Trey don't think about it. He go get toothpaste. How do you think the furry godmother bought it? The tooth fairy? He wipes his ass. You know where that toothpaste
She said
from?
you don't even, it's certain shit you don't even
He don't
think
even
about.
think about it. You
But
know what I'm
that's
saying?
because she takes care of it.
I take
I don't
care of
need
it.
you take care of me. I take care of you.
That's where
okay.
the tag team, but you have to tweak it.
So
and
it
this
sounds
is why,
like I can get a threesome.
no, you
No.
still not getting
It sound like
Damn, it
if I
sound
just
like that shit.
if I just tweak, it'll make it look more money.
I'm all for it, and I'm like, no, that doesn't sound right. That don't sound like you're gonna get it.
But it came back to what you said. Financially, if your husband or your spouse is a fucking millionaire, are you entitled to go along with shit that you're uncomfortable with? And my answer is going to still be no.
It's always
I
gonna
don't
be
give a
no.
fuck. I'm
It's
not
what
comfortable with
See,
it.
she
what
from the
you-
heights. Says, I don't give a fuck
It's
for
what
me.
you
I
as
don't
the
give a
individual
fuck.
want to deal with. If I have a husband who's a millionaire, if I want to deal with, if I'm like, okay, you know what, he's a millionaire, he cheats, he buys me a Birkin. Sure, if that's what I
take
want to
it.
fucking
That's
deal with,
right.
that's the fuck I'm
I'ma
gonna
deal
deal with. Because
Right.
he cheats, he buys me a Birkin. He cheats, I get a McLaurin. He cheats, I get a Benz. Like, if that's what I'm comfortable with dealing with, then
She's
that's
good.
what I am, as my individual party, am going to deal with. And when I get tired of dealing with it, I will be out. No matter how comfortable you
And
make
it was
me.
tough because her best friends are dudes. So whatever I come up with, she heard that shit before.
Yeah.
She like, nigga, please. We ain't
Doing that. We ain't doing it. Like, wait, you trying to run game. Hold up. Oh, you trying to run game. And he be like, okay. But it's a conversation that we needed to have. He don't know my boundaries until I give them to him.
Exactly.
Our love language was learned. I had to learn things, and Trey has gotten me way out of my comfort zone
Hey.
when it comes to sexual type things.
Right.
But that was a person that I
Hold
felt
on, man,
comfortable
don't
with.
get too much. You know what I mean?
Look at this one, but he wanted threesome.
I mean,
I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Your partner, depending on who it is, can bring out a freak. And some can bring out things that you've always wanted to do, but you was too afraid. And the person you was with was so reserved, they ain't want to do it.
Exactly.
So you kind of was holding it, waiting.
So do y'all feel like y'all, for y'all age range, do y'all feel like y'all seem, from what I'm understanding, it seems like y'all still have this free, vibrant energy. Y'all don't give off like an old ass married couple type of situation.
You gotta have fun in your relationship, though.
We geek. I'm telling you, when we go out.
We got this thing where we text each other dates. And these dates are sex dates. So
Tell all of
on a
them.
So you agreeing with ho
let's get to it.
ho
Let's get to it.
Yeah, because all of it. That's a hot topic.
You saying you agree to sex? You agree you're scheduling sex?
Yes.
You're scheduling sex.
Yes. Well, we don't necessarily schedule it, but
Make sure it don't go miss.
we have
Right.
these dates where we like, all right, look, at least every week we need to come up with at least one sex date each. So
Within a week.
within a week.
And you can do it.
And what that means,
It could be other times y'all have had sex, but we know that.
yeah.
Look, I text you Tuesday at 4. Be there. You gonna be there?
At least we know if we forget whatever, we at least having sex twice a week. Now, every week, it may be 4 times. Sometimes we may be like, you know what, we're gonna do it 1 time. But at least we had these conversations
So
with each other.
don't go missed.
Yeah.
But we had these, like, she'll text me like, hey, look, come meet me at the Boom Boom Room at
She said,
9
meet me at
o'clock.
Melva's.
Yeah, or I hear her like, yo, look, we going out tonight. Wear skirt, no drawers. You know what I'm saying? So that means after the bar,
You know he over
we
here
gonna
when he
fuck in
said
the
no
car.
drawers.
You know what I'm saying? Like
No drawers.
So
No
it's
drawers.
just, I just think as we got older and because our communication is like there, we talk about those things. But you gotta have that communication, man, because you don't want to go a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks without
Damn, we ain't doing it.
fucking your girl.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I'm saying?
everybody's
Or fucking your
life
wife.
is busy, so it's like.
Hey, yo, and I can tell the difference for fellas. Fellas, let me tell you right now, fellas, I can tell the difference. So, if I know she's stressed out, I'm sorry, baby, I almost poked her in the eye.
Yeah.
My fucking neck got
Yeah,
loose.
that Hennessy, that Hennessy.
Like, where is he going with this?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But if I know that my baby's stressed out, she's not having a good day, in my mind, yeah, I want to listen to her. But in the back of my mind, the real Trey is like, I need to fuck the shit out of her so she could feel good. She could be relaxed.
That's a real man logic. You got
You know what I'm saying? So make sure.
right.
Why?
Make
Why
sure
is
you
that
dig-
every guy's
Yo,
logic?
because I'm telling you.
Why is every guy's logic dick
and-
gonna make it
and a lot
better?
of- and I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna give you a little too much. A lot of times is in the morning. A lot of
Oh,
times.
that morning different.
Yo,
I'll
her
take the
whole
nasty ass
move be
breath.
different. She be up. She be dressed. She work from home. She like, yo, baby, why you dressed? Why you got your heels on? I just feel good. Baby, what you want to eat?
Just
You
feel
want
good.
pancakes? You want turkey bacon and turkey sausage? I'm gonna make both, just in case.
Lord
If you don't want the
have
other one, we throw it away. So, and then the days when we wake up and we don't do anything, she be like, nigga, who the fuck is gonna get coffee for us today? I'm like, God damn. Come back to the bedroom. Let me fuck you real quick. So. That morning sex is important, guys. So you just take care of your woman.
All right, hold.
They think differently.
At a 40-year-old age, has your
shit.
dick ever went out?
Yes.
What do you do, my brother?
I got a couple things. And it all depends. It all depends on the level of fucking that we're about to do. So if I know we're going to fuck in the morning, I'm good. But if I know, like, we going out one night, like, we do a lot of stay vacations, right? Like, we'll get a room at the National Harbor. Hey, babe, we going to
Oh,
National
you on
Harbor
my
tonight.
time. Yeah, you on my time.
You know what I'm saying? Let's
All
go
right.
get something to eat, and then, you know, we just chill. In my mind, I'm like, oh, she want to fuck all night. So
In my mind.
I ain't even said that.
I got to get that booster. You know what I'm saying? Get a
Oh,
little
my
booster to make sure.
Oh, you got a booster?
Yeah. No, you got to take a little something with my
Hey, that
sister
man took the right.
to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, I'm there at least 4 hours. At least.
4 hours.
She may not need them, but I'm ready. So it all depends on your lady, what's going on. But as we get, I'm 45, and I got high blood pressure, and I take medication.
Oh.
So a lot of shit don't be on my side sometimes.
Your
So-
side effects of your high blood pressure medication not on
Say,
your side.
look.
So you know what I mean? If I'm driving and I start feeling that, oh
He
shit,
got to go now.
let me go get the spare tire.
Ladies, what do you do when the situation is reversed and the man
Yes.
doesn't get up? What
What y'all do?
happens? And he's
It's
your
so
man.
much pressure.
Cause that shit be dry. How you get it wet?
How we
No,
do
baby,
it?
you better not answer that question. I was talking to her.
No,
I'm
the
not
question
going to lie.
was,
I said I didn't beam on her like.
the question was, ladies, what do? You try, but this the catch. This is what we talked about, right? We had a topic about this. A man will know from previous situations that his shit ain't quite right.
Yes,
and won't
sir.
disclose it and tell you. He had you thinking you not doing something right.
Yeah.
Have you thinking
Oh, I
you
definitely
fucked
said
up.
it with the hokey doke.
These would be like,
That's fucked up.
like, oh, it just
You
it
got
ain't,
hit with the
it ain't
arcade.
getting
What
right.
Oh,
It ain't getting right for you.
It ain't getting right for you.
Oh, shit,
Let's
man.
figure this out.
We'll get a hot rag.
Anyway, but you know, I mean, if it's your partner and y'all love each other and you care about each other, you gotta understand a hit or miss. There's
Yeah.
gonna be a hit or miss at some point. And fellas, I had to explain this.
Oh, shit.
This nut didn't know about. He kept saying, "What the fuck is menopause?" I keep reading about menopause.
Oh, you ain't know what menopause is?
I
I saw that clip, and then you explained that he said,
I still ain't know. I still ain't know, man.
He's like,
That shit is an
so what the
excuse.
fuck is
You just said this shit and I still don't get it. Menopause. I was like, babe, never mind.
And menopause lasts, depending on the female, that
Who the
shit
fuck is
lasts
Paul?
a long
kept saying, who is Paul?
time.
Menopause.
And
Who
I
the
said,
fuck
I'm
is
saying
Paul?
pause. Not Paul. He's always saying Paul.
Menopause,
Paul? Who the fuck is Paul?
depending on the female, menopause can last for a very long time. Like, people be in menopause for like 10, 12 years. Like, menopause lasts long.
Nope.
Excuses. So,
But the same way you take medication.
But there's
you
levels.
shit, it's
There's levels to menopause, though.
Yeah.
There are levels. You
I just thought
start
y'all motherfuckers was hot
menopause.
all the time.
No, you
No.
started. That's a level of it. People be hot, but then there's a sexual
your wig
level
off,
where
baby.
that
Take your wig
where
off.
that sexual
Take your wig
frustration is
off.
just not there. There's a level of menopause where sex is just not it for the female. Like, that's not
Oh,
their
yeah.
libido
Fuck.
is their libido lowers during menopause. Your
It
libido
does.
You
lowers.
need to take a booster shot or something.
That's what
So you need
You
it.
have
So
to take hormones.
yeah, you have to take a hormone
That's how y'all start
replacement.
growing chin hair. I don't want all that. But
replace.
Hormone replacement. Sometimes women
See,
need
you know what I'm
that.
saying? That's some other shit we don't understand. What you mean? You
said
getting
he didn't get
you
it.
getting your hormones replaced?
It's
You wanted to still get wet, right?
right. You want the desert or you want her to take a replacement?
You want the desert or you want an ocean?
I want what? I want
All
what?
right, so let me take my little hormone pill, okay?
Thank you.
Or you gonna get this desert, and then you really ain't.
Okay,
Then you,
okay.
what you gonna do then?
So, but will you feel disrespected if your partner was taking something to help him enhance
Fuck
that
no.
sexual pleasure?
Nah, is it lit?
I would.
We talking about
stop
it, right?
bullshit. If your man dick got soft and he went to your closet and put on your strap, you still with it.
Oh no.
Exactly.
Damn. Yeah, you went. I was trying to go with you until you said get the strap.
Oh no.
I ain't
So
know what you meant.
um,
Yeah, I know what you meant.
so
Oh, that strap. You ain't talking about the straps.
Yeah.
I was with you up until you said he was getting the strap. He could go get his Rhino, his Viagra. He could go get his whatever he wanted to
Okay,
take.
but you said
But
you-
why you gotta go get the strap? It don't work.
You saying y'all in love, right? All right, cool. This is at 40-something years old. Let's say when you get to late 50s, 60s, and sex just ain't it for y'all.
We go to
Y'all-
have sex and it don't work.
Yeah, like at
We gonna
certain-
try again another day.
Threesome.
He's still with the
So
Can we
if
try? We
y'all
gonna
sex
try again
life-
another day.
Okay, so if y'all sex life at a certain point just stopped because y'all getting older, 70s,
My
80s,
libido
shit like
low,
that.
your shit low. You
Is
can't
that
get it
a
up.
require? Would you leave your partner, or do y'all try to transition?
No, we
to
gonna
something
figure out
other
what
than
type
physical?
of what we finna do.
But they still them though. So is physical that
I think you
important?
still no.
I feel like you talk to your partner and you figure out what you're going to do. If it's that important to the both of y'all, then the both of y'all can go to the motherfucking doctor and get the motherfucking pills that y'all need to get your shit
They
back on
80
track.
years old, bro. Stop acting like they jumping off
No,
like that.
but men and I'm telling y'all,
Men
they
still be-
they still
But
fucking.
we had these
Your
conversations.
grandparents still be fucking.
We had these
Got no
conversations.
grandparents.
You know
But
what
they
I'm
still
saying?
be fucking. If they was here, they would still be fucking.
Men be getting it 70.
Men and women, just because they over 65 and they got an AARP, don't mean they not
Super
getting it
sugar
in.
daddy.
It's just
They
super. That,
getting it
that
in.
military pay,
Yeah,
Social
that's
Security
super.
coming
They
every month.
getting it in with
daddy.
their subscription to Blue Chew or Viagra, whichever
of all,
one they use.
Yep.
Shout out to Blue Chew.
What's a blue chew?
Don't worry about that.
It's
Yeah.
when
That's
it
too
don't
many
work,
questions.
pop Blue Chew would work.
Okay,
Same thing as Viagra.
put me on, sis.
Yeah.
Oh, you never
Blue
explained.
Chew is literally it's like the new Viagra. Like people can still get Viagra, but or you could go online and order Blue Chew. It's a monthly subscription.
Do y'all have children together or separate?
Separate, we're blended.
Yeah.
We had 5 kids to blended family.
So there's a boy in one of these, correct?
Yes, we have 2 boys.
I got
3
2
girls.
boys. She got 3 girls.
Okay. So tell me why is it different that why do men look at their son getting a woman pregnant and their daughter getting pregnant?
Oh my
Different.
God! Let me tell you, he has no daughters, right?
Oh, you touched
Our
it.
youngest 2 kids are in the same age bracket, right?
16, 16, 18?
They
12?
18 and 19, but they
18
was
and
both in
19.
the senior.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
He lets our son, like, yo, he this, he that, my boy, he got a girlfriend. But the daughter,
You was just talking about the male culture and you raising some
What?
shit in it?
she can't have no motherfucking boyfriend. at the door, he asks
You
like,
do-
"Yo, what's good with you, boy?"
You do
giving the boy
realize
a hard time.
that when you give your daughter a tough time when she's of
My
age,
daughter only
and
3,
it
so I
comes
don't know.
to dating and guys, that
Don't
when
date
you
the
give
wrong
her a
one.
tough time and she finally
Well-
gets that chance to go out there, it's going to be the wrong one, and she's going to act a motherfucking fool, right?
Yeah.
He hard on the
Do you
girl.
want her to act a motherfucking fool
No,
and then come back
it wasn't-
pregnant
it wasn't
by
that-
Joe
I
Smoke?
have a girl, so I'm here to listen to this
He
conversation.
hard on
man,
our
my
girl.
man.
Because
My man.
coming from being in a situation, I didn't have that parent where you couldn't do nothing, but I had that cousin who had those parents.
Okay.
And when
was
she
wild.
when she graduated high school, she went to fuck to college.
You can't go away with
Baby, she went to college and she went buck
You know the hardest thing to do is
wild.
to have a girl and notice that one day your daughter will be like,
Your daughter is a grown woman.
woo!
Grown woman. Ass,
Especially
titties, and
23,
boobs.
25. You know what's
Ass,
getting done to
titties,
her?
and
I know
niggas.
what she doing.
Oh my
Always
God.
wanted a daughter. Always wanted a daughter. So when I met her, all right, she got 3 daughters, and her 2 oldest, I got a relationship with all of them, but they was already at that age where
Yeah, they right. They gonna do whatever the fuck they
So
want.
her
to do.
youngest was more like, okay, you know, I'm really like helping raise this young lady. So it was just more of being that protector. So yes, if she's gonna hang out with a friend or if she's gonna have a male boy over, yeah, I'm gonna ask some questions and make sure that nigga know, like, yo, if you ever do her wrong, you don't gotta worry about your father.
It just hit.
Are you
different with
giving-
You gotta worry about me.
Are you giving the bad boys treatment?
for real.
Not to give him the bad boys.
You giving the bad boys treatment?
I don't give the bad boys
Because
treatment.
it's giving you gave the bad boys
It's giving
treatment.
you gave the
It's
bad
giving you gave the bad boys
Not
treatment.
the bad boys treatment, but I'm gonna let that nigga know I'm here. What's going on?
The bad boys treatment.
But
my
outside
nigga,
don't
my
get
nigga,
that. Outside get to like, yo, go be careful, have a good time, fuck.
Here go the condom.
So why are you raising that? Why are you raising her in that environment? You say it wasn't cool, brother.
Now, it is. I ain't gonna front. It is a little different when you are raising. Even though I'm raising my boys, I'm still telling them shit that need to be aware of. Like, yo, you know, these females, you gotta be careful. And then both my boys were athletes. They was good.
Oh shit! And there it is.
So they was
Yeah.
getting it thrown. They was coming regardless.
And then I was out where mainly was white folks. So, you know, I had to be like, yo, you gotta understand, some of
You
these
gotta move
females are getting raised
Latching on.
to get lashed on to, you know. So it was just so even though, yeah, I may have been a little cool with it, but I wasn't all the way cool with it. I was still on top of it. But you gotta protect your females because dudes are gonna take care. They're gonna try to take advantage of these females. especially
Absolutely,
at a
because
young
we
age.
taking advantage of that motherfucking ass.
Because I've been there.
Yeah.
And I've been
Said, I
around
want
these
you to
niggas.
get a wolf.
I've been around these niggas. Some wolves out this bitch.
Yeah.
Wolves.
Like, yeah, you know, I
And our youngest just went to Alabama. She just went away to school for the
but
first time.
some of these dudes out here, woo.
She away in college and she ain't never been away at nothing.
Oh, you already know that. You got to accept that for what that's gonna be.
She finna live her best life. I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate my mother for the parent that she is. And that she was when I was growing up. Because she was that I knew better, but I still had freedom parent. So when I became of age and I really started going outside, it was still like, oh, hell no, I ain't doing that. Like, oh, I'm gonna get lit. But bitch, no, we ain't doing that. Like,
Boundaries.
but like I said, to have cousins who didn't have that opportunity, and when they went away, they went dumb, retarded, stupid. Called me like, girl, I didn't. I'm like, bitch, you did what? Like,
The
why?
whole double life.
But it's because when you have those parents that are like, you need to be home by 10.
That's right.
You're not going anywhere. Boyfriend, what's that? You don't have one of those.
Climb out the window and go anyway, right?
When you have that structure or that strictness when you're growing up, when you finally get that freedom,
You out.
you take it to a whole nother level. And I'm just glad that I had a little bit of freedom so that when I finally got all the freedom, I was like, oh, I don't need to do that. Y'all doing too much. Like,
But as parents, we kind of like was scared of that. Or if you keep telling your kids not to do that, then they're gonna do it. And we kind of like we're scared to discipline.
Ain't no instruction
and
manual
I
to
feel
this shit.
it's
Fuck
no
that.
instruction manual. And I feel like in this
Tell these
generation,
motherfuckers you ain't supposed to do that shit.
in this generation, you really have to like let your kids know what it is and what it ain't. Like, you can't be
You got to.
creating this sugar on top of the world type shit. No, this shit is
But that's
real.
what the world wants you to do.
No.
Now. They want you to shelter
And when
your
you
kids.
when you shelter your kids and you put sugar on top
make
of
it
everything and they go into the real world,
They not
they're
prepared.
fucking scared. They have no idea what the fuck is
Because it's
going
still
on.
savages
They're not
out there.
prepared. They're like, what the fuck? Oh my god.
Someone's yelling at me? What the fuck?
No, I feel like you have to keep it
It
real.
do come back though, like, you know, me, like for me, you know, I had a situation where like the kid of, you know, the mother of my kids,
Right.
she was a little tough. So at first my kids was like, man, why you telling me this? But now having conversations with my kids, they're like, yo, I see why.
My kids are
So
grown.
stay consistent,
grown.
man.
Yeah, you just have
Fuck social media, fuck all this shit. Stay consistent on
Social
your
media is the
values,
devil.
your core
Facts.
values, and instill that in your kids, yo.
Yep,
If
you
you
have
gotta
to.
slap the shit out of them, slap the shit out of them. If you don't, you gotta have a conversation.
I'm
have a
old school
conversation.
mama. I'm that
Fuck
mama.
that. Yeah,
My kids
man.
are older.
Cause the world
it's
is
tough.
real, man.
It's
Yeah,
real. Once
and
you get out your
it's
parents' grave,
crazy.
that shit is
That shit
real.
is real, man.
It's crazy, like you
It's a
said,
lot
you
of
an
pressure
old
from
school
social
mama, and it's
media.
crazy when it comes to like the current generation and being a parent to like a newer generation and what it entails, especially if your child is young. So if you're a parent right now when your child was somewhere maybe like 10 and under, and it comes to putting hands on your child, it's like, oh my
Lord, she
god.
has a whole
When
nervous
it comes to
breakdown.
discipline
Oh my
and things
God.
like that in this new generation, it's like, Lord,
You bet
don't
not.
hit your child
You
too
bet
hard in the
fucking
market.
not.
CPS gonna be at your door
If I
tomorrow.
tell my son, hey, come here, if I raise my hand, they be like, oh. they know. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
But-
if
It
I
might have been
pop your
something
ass,
coming.
yeah.
Exactly.
I'ma pop your ass. It don't matter what it is, but I don't know.
A lot of people
What's
ask,
the,
why
like
don't
you said, you gotta
drink?
keep social media out
Yeah,
of
please
it.
answer that. If y'all haven't noticed, y'all watch this Hennessy Field ass podcast.
Yeah.
G has not drank. So the question is now, why and or what happened to lead you to never ever drinking in your life?
I grew up in the era of the clubs, right?
Right.
There was a lot of clubs
Wait,
in
wait, wait,
Baltimore.
Me and her mother got so drunk one time, right?
What you whoa? What?
Playing
Say that
spades.
loud.
And her mother playing spades. We sitting there playing spades.
Lord.
All the kids is there. It's the holiday. I don't celebrate holidays, but all the holidays. It was Christmas
family.
Day. She got up and knocked the whole Christmas tree over. Oh man!
You knocked the tree over?
No, her
No,
mother.
I don't. Like I said,
Oh.
That's how drunk I got her. But
I have
anyway, go ahead.
never-
Why you don't drink?
I don't
With
because
your crazy ass family.
my family get it in. They get down with the get down, right?
Right.
But I've always been the one who takes care of
You've
everybody.
been the mother of the group.
And I used to go to the clubs like 3-4 times a week, and I was driving like at 17.
And you wasn't drinking?
No, I had to get everybody home, and if I fucked up, my mother was gonna take my car.
love
The
her.
most
I love
important
her.
thing to me was the club. I want to go dance and twirl all motherfucking night. I'm not
Motherfucker
missing the
said
club.
twirl.
So you was like,
I'm
I
a
can't
house
drink
head.
shit because I need this
can't
car.
drink
The
shit.
car
And
got
I
a
love
fuck.
house music. That's my shit. But I'm
Okay.
not fucking up my situation. So when 21 came, everybody was drinking at 16, 17, 18.
Right. 21 kids like, all right,
Busted.
whatever.
21 came, I was like, what the fuck? I don't, and I'm always, particular.
You a good vibe
My
anyway.
image when I'm out, I see my girlfriends, they fucked up. Everybody drunk. I see my family, everybody fucked up. I don't like that look.
You don't like the look.
So I decided back then, I'm not doing that shit.
So you don't drink wine or nothing.
I have recently started, like, I dabble with the Moscato. I really like
Okay,
the
she take a
Moscato.
little wine. She
Okay,
take a
you
little.
drink some light shit like wine. Okay.
I never seen her drunk.
Never did,
I
I'm
ain't never
not going
seen
to get
you
drunk. And like one, if I think,
You ain't never seen me drunk.
yeah, not
About
today.
to say what?
Not today. So it's one of those, you know what I'm saying? My family started taking bets. I'll pay you if you get fucked up. It ain't gonna happen. I'm not doing it. I'm just not gonna do it. Everybody like on your honeymoon. No.
Not
Have
yet.
y'all met my husband?
She took a shot on the honeymoon.
I took a shot of tequila and shit burnt my
Cousin
spirit.
was mad.
Because that was 40 years of chest right there.
Burn my spirit.
I was like, ah! But no, because again, if we're together and both of us fucked up, who gonna watch us? So I'm watching us.
How-
So we good.
How, from a man's perspective, how does it feel to date? Because I always feel like it'd be weird if my woman didn't smoke or drink. Like, how do you deal with it? Like, damn, you just gonna get fucked up and your lady just gonna be
It's not
there?
that- even our belief is different. Like, I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't do that. We got a Christmas tree in my house.
Right.
So you gotta sometimes understand, like, all right, in a relationship, it's gonna be some things you're gonna have to sacrifice to make sure you reach that happiness.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna say we the opposite of each other, but a lot of our beliefs are different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She a Christian, fuck church.
You're Muslim.
I'm not a Muslim either.
Oh well, shit. Surprise me.
I'm a 5%.
Oh,
Okay.
well, all right.
But
You know
that's
what
the
I mean?
balance. So it's just
the balance. So, and I respect that. Like, I know she celebrate holidays, like, you know, New Year's.
Right, you
Christmas
can be a
coming up.
part of it, and right.
I can be a part of it. Make sure her family is good. But
I
me
pray over
personally,
him. I pray over all our food. He sit there and give me a snack.
yeah.
When people ask about the tree, right? When we moved in together, we had discussed boundaries again. I used to put my tree up Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Black as shit.
Damn.
You
Slow down.
black motherfucker.
Yeah, slow down.
I feel like I'm the only black person that is like, damn, Thanksgiving. Like, I just put my tree up, and I feel like I put my tree up early. Like, I'm like literally tree up, tree down, tree gone.
So the thing was, like he said, compromise. If I get 2 weeks, are we good? And he was like, okay. So he compromised that so that I can, because this is my favorite time of the year, not because of the gifts. I just love this time of the year.
Yeah.
I get so festive. Like, I love the fucking
You love
music.
everything
I
about
love
it.
everything about it. So he was like, I respect that. I can't take that from this woman. It makes her happy. Let her do it. But I said, I won't put Frosty the Snowman blow up out on the lawn.
You're not
Yeah.
gonna overdo it.
I'm not going, throw Christmas up on top of you.
Nah, I
Yeah,
ain't
it's
gonna
like
do
you
that.
throwing it in my face.
Yeah, I'm
man.
not going to have shit
I
everywhere. It's not going to be
you know,
Christmas.
like I
But
said,
if I can have my tree for
a
2
little
weeks,
bit.
we good.
He said, yo, we good. But like the drinking thing, I'm not a, what you call it, like a Debbie Downer or a party people.
Yeah, but so you have a good vibe. Like, we all lit,
We
and
go
you
out
still
and we
lit.
party.
Who lit?
We party.
We still got Hennessy in there.
Let's go.
No, I
You shot?
she still got her
Yo, you still got that first shot?
It wasn't a shot. It was a whole.
You.
It was a whole cup
was a whole
because
cup.
this man over
whole
here
cup of
decided to pour me.
Coca-Cola.
Did he not pour me a half a cup of Henny?
It was a half.
He poured me a half a
I
cup
don't
of
give a
Henny.
fuck.
What was I supposed to do with that?
This man looked me in my face and I had to take a shot in his eyes.
He was like, yeah.
I'm
Break
so
the
sorry.
look. You
I
look me
missed
dead in my
that.
face.
I missed that moment, and I'm glad I did
Oh, I caught it.
because I have my cup.
No peer pressure. I don't fall for it. Trey drink. I let Trey do his thing. He know when we out. I already know, bitch, you driving home. And we driving back. That's a given.
She know that.
We got the rules down. We got a system. What
Sometimes
we
it's
do.
good. Sometimes she get mad.
Because he do a lot. He be getting in the car. He want to talk.
But I be with your family though. Yo, our family. Yo, when I get, we get fucked up. Yo, we get fucked up. And she be mad as shit.
They get it in. My mother is like, oh, I love my son-in-law. I love my son-in-law. My son-in-law. I'm like, Lord, them two together.
Knock the Christmas tree down.
But it's a good mix. You gotta, like I said, you make it work. We tweak the shit out of our relationship.
Did y'all?
So people be looking at it and be like, what the fuck? We
Nah, but
tweak it.
a lot of times that's hard,
that's
though.
y'all though. Like y'all do what works for y'all.
What
And
works
at the end of the day, when you're in a relationship, that's really what it's about.
That's
we
all
need to
it
do
is.
what works for us. It doesn't matter what other people think about what
That's
we're doing.
the
It's
thing.
what works for us.
Yep.
Yes, y'all do.
I don't give a fuck about how you
Yes,
feel about what I'm
y'all
doing.
the fuck do.
Why?
Okay, all right, okay, cool. Miss, I got my profile private, right? If your man Trey didn't post you on his regular page outside of the goddamn podcast page, you would have an issue. But meanwhile, you want to keep yourself private.
No, you know what? We went years where Trey didn't post us.
Ooh, shit, goddamn! I thought I had you, brother.
Years.
Goddamn.
With no relationship status, no pictures of us or whatever. Now, I would post certain things, but it was still kind of like a little...
Y'all was cryptic. Y'all too goddamn old to be cryptic. What's going on?
But it was because it was like...
It's none of your business. It's my business.
He said, she want to play. Let it go.
Because-
Don't fuck up a good thing.
Okay, babe.
It was one of those things again, the situation of a situation of a situation.
Right.
So if I know we're exclusive to a point, and this nigga know I'm still talking to at least 2 other women, we got to understand where we not there yet. We not ready for that yet. Now, it didn't mean I was dating other men. It just meant, y'all know I'm kind of semi-taken, but I'm still going to leave it there. I just left it there. Mm-hmm. But I didn't trip off of him posting me because I know what it is in real life. See, I think social media is that
bullshit.
fake
So if he took his ring off right now and said, I'm going to boys trip, you
the
with it?
ring is different than those.
You can't see and say you know what it is regardless.
Yeah.
He's your husband with or without that ring though.
But you tell my husband that shit because I done left the house without the shit, and it was a
You
whole.
can put some.
Look, he looked you dead in your face. He said, hey.
He did look me
Look,
in my face
he
like.
don't move his lips or nothing. He just look at you.
He like, look,
I felt obligated to take it. I'm like, you want to put more?
That's a signal. Like, yeah.
like you know, the ring. He didn't have a ring the first time either. So that was
first time?
something
How many times
we
y'all been married?
because he was married.
No, he was married
both
once.
was married.
She was married once.
Yeah.
And we discussed rings.
This is more. This ring thing is more of a Christianity thing.
Oh God.
So I had to kind of like accept that.
Yeah.
Get it, you know what I mean? Like it was just.
You know what the ring symbolizes?
What symbolized?
A circle is the one thing that cannot be broken.
Oh, here fuck we
So
go.
the symbolism.
That's what it means to bitches. But to niggas.
What it mean, baby?
But to niggas, it means, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's
Like,
the clip.
Like, I ain't gonna front. Like, I told her.
It's the chastity belt for
I told her the other day, I was like, yo, babe.
He was
I
so proud.
finally got a chance
He got hit
to
on one.
flex my ring. It was just short. She's like, hey, how you doing? You know, I'm not like, hey, baby, look.
That's how you did it.
Yeah, like, hey, baby, look. She's like, oh,
He was
okay,
so
my bad.
happy to flash that
I
shit.
closed. I was like, yo, baby, I flashed my ring for the first time.
Flashing on his
I
head.
felt good. You know what I mean? But
Bitches don't care about no ring. They are still trying to.
But
hit
this
on
is
you.
this is more for y'all. Than
It is
for
definitely
men.
for y'all.
Definitely.
Men don't give a fuck.
Men don't give a
Men
fuck.
don't give a fuck.
And
But why
apparently,
people
a lot
talk
of females don't give a fuck either.
They don't care.
I was about to say,
Let me say this. You know, I love you, baby.
Hell, here go that disclaimer.
Yeah.
disclaimer.
With
So
all
I would, when somebody in my circle was like, "Yo, you getting married?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh, my nigga, our pussy numbers is about to go up. When we go out, make sure these bitches see your ring." I was like, "What?"
I've heard
Bitches
that.
love married men.
What?
Indeed.
Bitches love married men.
I ain't going front. I was a little confused because you know that's to me it's still new territory. I was like, "What?"
said,
I thought I need to take it off and hide it. Like,
No.
no, my nigga.
Keep it
What's
on.
that? Let me.
It's like the
matter of fact,
challenge to
what's
go,
your
you
ring
really
size?
want cheat
I
on
wear
your
it. I
wife.
wear it.
It's the challenge.
Yeah,
It's
niggas like, I wear it.
It's the challenge. It's
She
the
hit
ooh.
it.
He has a ring.
I'ma
Is he?
get his ass in
Let
there.
me go for
So
it. 'Cause
why-
is he gonna cheat
why-
on his wife?
Why are y'all like that? Why you guys are trying to destroy us? If you know
Why y'all trying to
a
destroy
nigga is
us?
married, why? So
You
I
have
know
to.
you can just talk to your friends.
You
not for
would have to ask a female that actually
No,
would
no,
go
no,
after
no,
a married
Married
man.
to married
speak
men.
to
Because
on behalf of your friends.
I personally, if I see a ring, I'm not gonna go after you. But I do know females that are like married man.
You know why I dated a married man
Can
on
go
the
after.
side?
That means I can go after him.
I
That
didn't
means
have to deal
that
with
means
his ass full
that
time.
means there's
Go
nothing
the fuck
serious.
home.
There's nothing serious. That means if anything, if I get him, we're going to have sex. He may do something for me, and that's going to be the end
That's
all
it.
be all until he hits me. Because at the end of the day, it's not like I know.
I'm not chasing them.
Right, you're not going to chase a married man.
That shit sound like some shit we would say. Now y'all sounding like us.
It's some fun.
Okay, okay.
But there are females
Okay.
out here who are like, it's
Okay.
some fun shit. It's fun shit to them. It's fun, and there's no longevity in it. Because
I
at
didn't
the
have
end
to
of the
put
day,
no effort into that situation because he was married at the end of the day and he had to take his ass home to his wife. But he gave me whatever I wanted and I could
Yes.
fuck him whenever I wanted to. So that was the downfall of dating a married man. But it was easy. It was convenient and I ain't had to put a lot of effort.
you don't have to
into
put a
it.
lot of effort into somebody whose time is taken.
You don't.
They fronting like a motherfucker.
That's the
like
truth.
that. Yeah, they
You front like shit.
that.
All right, let me ask you this, Brax. How I hit it early.
Okay.
What you got?
What's
for
the
me?
biggest red flag you overlooked to date a man?
Ooh.
The biggest red
Yeah,
flag
you
that
knew
I've
that shit was there. It wasn't no
overlooked?
secret shit. You knew it. You seen it, and you said, "Fuck it." Yeah, I'm on your head top. I don't care about your baby edges.
Red
Right over
flag. Red flag, red flag. Why is this so hard?
I'm sorry, you just date motherfuckers that graduated Morgan.
Don't do that. I didn't even date nobody that just graduated
All
Morgan.
right, so boy, what's the biggest red flag then?
University of Maryland.
Yes, I
Don't
you got
do
some
that.
Bowie State if you got some money. Howard if you black enough.
Can I say complacency?
You can say whatever the fuck you want.
I'm gonna go with that. Let's go with that as
That's
a
how I
red
be
flag.
throwing us over. I be using these big ass words and
I
shit.
was like complacency.
Like, yo, we didn't use that shit in the hood.
The biggest red flag, and I'll say, is dealing with a person that you knew was complacent and
Ain't one shit. Ain't one do shit.
was perfectly fine with where they were in life.
But is that a good spot though?
No.
Is it a good not spot for you, or is it not a good spot for them? Because you can't tell me if I'm comfortable here, I'm good.
It was for me. That's why it's a red flag for me. Complacency is a red flag for me.
So my happiness is a red flag for you?
No, it's not about your. It's
What
not
the
about.
fuck? So if I'm in a spot in my life where I'm comfortable, I'm good, I'm happy, you can tell me, hey, I don't like where the fuck
But
you at.
but I'm not talking about a situation where he was comfortable, he was good, he was happy. He was just complacent in his situation, in what he was doing in his life. He was very stuck. There was no ambition to do more. He may have said, I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. But it's like having somebody say, I don't want to do this for the rest of my life, but I'm doing it. And you're not gonna do nothing about the fact to do something. You want to do something different, but you're just like, but I'm doing this, so I'm gonna keep doing it.
So
That doesn't work for me.
So what if a nigga tells you
Oh God, here goes his voice.
he loves you, y'all been dating, and y'all been in a good space, and y'all had this real conversation, and the nigga says, your pussy is whack.
Y'all don't know how to handle that.
Ooh.
Y'all don't know how to handle that.
Or maybe the nigga, because I'm going to be honest with you, a nigga ain't going to just come out and say that.
Right, I was
So
like,
let's just say, if the nigga say, hey, step your game up.
I can't be mad at that.
How you guys take that?
Step my game up, okay? Because I can't be mad at that.
It is not no okay.
I can't be mad at that because
Ain't no never nigga complain before you.
when it comes to me, that might be a fact. And don't get me wrong, I have a smart ass mouth. I'm gonna be like, well, what the fuck is wrong? Because ain't no other nigga said nothing else about it before. But that
Some
does
other
not
niggas
mean.
wasn't me.
But that does not mean that I'm not open to your criticism, because I have been that person where I was like, this that we having not working for me.
So it's the way.
So
that you
I
say it.
can't be mad at you for being like.
So when you take it as like, this nigga just straight disrespected me, or will you take it as,
It depends
okay,
on how you say it.
how can we build it and make sure that this pussy is for you?
Or it
I'm
depends
with-
on the man.
It depends on the situation in general.
them up.
If we're dating, if you're really like somebody that I'm willing to pursue, and you, baby, this wasn't right. Well, baby, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Because it was right at some point, wasn't it? So what is wrong with it? Let's talk about it. Do it not get wet like it used to? Am I not as nasty as I was? Do I need
Maybe
to get
it's you.
nastier?
You don't
What's
get me as
wrong?
dirty.
Let's talk about
You
it.
need a blue chew.
Let's talk about it because if the roles
Red
were
chew.
reversed and you're somebody that I want to if the roles were reversed and you're somebody that I want to deal with and that I want to continue whatever we're
might
doing
consider
with,
it.
then I need to consider that maybe I do need to change some things. Just like if I wanted to say to you, baby, you ain't pumping like you used to. You gonna feel some type of way about that, or you gonna say, or we gonna talk about it.
They're gonna be bruised.
We gonna talk about it.
Because that's one thing we can't control. We can control how much money we make. We control what time we come home. That's like, damn, what I'm supposed to do?
But you can control that.
At a certain point, but Father Time chases everybody. You know what I mean?
That is a fact. But if
So, a female, can you still continue to fuck with a
They
nigga?
call women now, brother.
Women, all right. Can you continue to fuck with a dude who's not satisfying you sexually and still be in a relationship with him?
Fuck no, and I know her. I was just calling space.
The nigga cannot give you that.
first of all,
Now,
You don't want to
I-
go,
I-
man.
you
You want a
looking
man
at
that
me
can
like,
fuck
can
you
I
right.
teach him?
me being the person that I am,
Oh shit.
She said, first of all,
we did not get that far. If you wasn't giving me that, we
it
ain't
ain't
get
that
that
hard to
far.
walk away.
But let's just say this nigga kind of like tricked you.
But if
You always
How
got
you
that.
trick a motherfucker?
You always got that one nigga that kind of like tricked you. You know, every time you had something, he didn't even really. You know, he when he was giving you the day, he put the thumb in the ass.
He'll hit you with the soft.
All kind of things going on when you didn't even get that
smoking mirrors.
full dick. Then you finally get that full dick, and you like,
I like him though.
damn, this shit ain't that full. I'm still hungry.
Can we fix it?
How?
If it's fixable, then we might can do this. If it's fixable.
See, this is my answer.
But
When we talked about this. I said if I like 9 out of the 10 things,
we can
I might
deal
be
with
willing
that.
to work with that.
But if
You can deal with a nigga with a little dick.
if we're dealing,
Wait, you said
Let's
limit
get to
don't
it.
work.
Can you
if
deal
the dick is
with a little dick
and
nigga?
you know what to do with it, then we might have
So are
something.
you saying you've had little dick before?
I've had
I have
an
never, so I
average
don't know.
sized penis do very well.
Average.
First of all, can we call what the fuck is
Repeat that.
average?
What you said?
I've had an average sized penis do very well for a few years. In fact,
So
the
it's
nigga with
average
the
for a few years.
So
in
it's
fact.
average
years, in
size
fact,
little dick.
the nigga with the average penis was in fact on my top
Ooh, he was
Damn.
He was working it.
for a few
He
years.
hit you with them little Debbie dicks.
Listen, I've had it big.
And they know what to do with it.
And they don't know what to do with it. And when you got it big and they don't know what to do with it, what the fuck is this?
That ain't good
For
either.
all that, I can go back to the nigga with the little thing that know what to do with it, because at least he gonna make me come.
So good sex is size of the dick or how they
Good sex has a lot of different factors.
Elements.
It has
I
a lot of
realized
different
I didn't
elements.
have ED. I just had the wrong bitch.
Good sex.
You need geometry, math, all kind of shit.
Good sex has a lot of different factors
good
and
sex
elements.
means the size of the dick.
Right.
That's
We asking that question.
No.
That's all we care about.
No.
No.
Just because your dick is big does not
Don't
mean the
mean
sex
it's
is
good.
good.
So
no.
can a little dick nigga satisfy your needs?
Very possibly.
It could possibly.
It could
happen.
very possibly be that.
He can make you have the best orgasm
It's of your life. Of
Y'all
your
little
life.
dick niggas got life.
Of your life.
Of your
life.
But there are, like she said, there are elements to
Elements
sex.
to it.
And like everybody knows, what's the stroke like? Because you can give me.
And the words of Drake got hit him with the mangoes. Take your phone
with
out.
a whack ass stroke. What am I gonna do with that? That does not do anything for me.
Nothing.
Now, if the nigga with the little dick or the average dick got that stroke, that swirl, that give me that ooh, then
And
we.
the best foreplay
She said
ever.
pass the
different.
Cavassier.
It's going to help.
That puts him above the nigga with the big ass dick, because even though it's big, you're not doing anything for me.
Can I ask a question? Because there's old heads in here.
Let's go.
I know it's 2021. Did y'all give a fuck about sex like we give a fuck about sex in the 80s and 90s?
Absolutely.
Was it like popularized now? Because we ain't had social
What?
media
Do you
then.
hear the music
But
from
we
back
ain't have
then?
social media then, so it wasn't thrown
Okay,
in our face.
but the music from back then,
It's
the
important.
music
All
from
about
back then
lovemaking. Yeah,
it's
was
important.
nothing but fucking and love making.
So
It
the
was
same
just
shit
slowed
was down, or was it more potent then?
No, they was in the club like
you
pop,
wasn't
pop,
there
pop,
in the 80s, nigga.
I'm telling you, my
It's just-
sister has told me they was in the club getting it.
Now it's just more, with social media, everything is like what you do, what you don't do. But I know back then, man, that shit was important. And I'm glad I grew up in that era to understand how important it is to satisfy your partner.
Right. It's not all about just getting off.
Man, I'm telling you, it is fucking important to satisfy your partner. Whatever you define your partner is. Because nowadays you got all
You
kinds
don't
of shit.
fucking know.
Right.
Whatever it is, satisfy your partner. Anything else, figure it out.
And see, back in that day, for us, in my era of the 90s, remember they used to say only white women were giving head.
I don't know. I was fucking 3.
So that was the big
No,
thing.
that
Like,
was-
black women don't
That
do
white
this.
woman had, I never got no
That's-
white.
I'm
That's
telling you, that
how-
white woman here different.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
she did it for her ancestors.
That
Yeah.
notion,
That
that's
shit.
how when we were coming up, it was always white girls
All
are
that
freaky.
reparation.
That's how we got to that point where for us it was like, oh, the white girl's always nastier, because the generation before us,
That's what they
the
said.
white
That was-
the white girl was sucking dick and the black woman wasn't.
Right.
White
We
girls
just get
is
nasty.
disgusting.
And then this generation became, maybe we give it head now, but these white girls is doing whole. These
They
white girls is
doing
doing,
something
they
different.
doing anal. They want
Yeah,
this.
they want
want
to
that.
try one up the
So
system.
now you gotta one
So
up.
now you gotta step it up. So it's right now. It's all about how freaky are you?
Threesomes.
And men back
What
then,
level of freak are you on?
even back in the 80s and the 90s, men back then wasn't even talking about eating a woman out. They would never.
Oh, they
talk
was
about
Jamaicans for real.
Even if they was doing
I don't
it,
even
they
know
never
boom,
talked
boom.
about
Yeah,
it.
even if you was doing
that
it.
shit, they wouldn't say
Let me tell you. I remember, right? Look,
So Ross Clyde.
This real talk. I was 16, working a summer youth job, and I was working with these plumbers. I was doing, I remember, and I remember talking to them. Right, I'm like, yo, I got my girl. It's gonna be the first time, me eating pussy. Like, what kind of advice, you guys have? Yeah,
This man.
I think I started eating pussy too young.
First of all, when you was eating pussy, they didn't shave. They was giving you that jungle
I was
meat.
eating pussy too young. And the advice I got from them was just like,
the words.
no, it was the best of my life. You know what I mean? Like, and I understood from early how important it is to satisfy your woman. Like, you put those two lips in front of me, like, yo.
That man's
Yo, I am a chemist. Chemist. Fuck all that. But nowadays, when you get, like our young generation, I don't think we have that old school innate.
Most
They
of our
don't
old
listen
people
to it.
did.
Yo,
The young generation just want to get that
all
love.
these
It's
niggas,
boom,
the
boom,
young
boom, boom,
It's
boom.
almost extinct. Like once y'all
Yeah.
gone, there is
Yeah.
nothing but 2,000 babies.
They just doing their own. They don't
They
take
don't
advice.
The younger generation is literally like boom, 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 go. Like it's like fuck, fuck, fuck,
Just
come,
listen.
go.
What y'all did didn't
your
work. Fuck the
woman.
bullshit.
It's
We're not doing
bop,
it.
bop, bop. I gotta go. Get your nut and go.
That's it. And I'm done.
But
That's not
y'all
satisfying.
females do promote. That's what the fuck y'all want, though.
How?
Yes, y'all did. You grew up on Mary J. Blige, so you don't really know.
Y'all support these niggas.
You was a real
doing all
woman.
this fuck shit. Then you had this real man who wanna,
Real ass bitch.
satisfy
Give a fuck
you
about a
and
nigga.
bring the best out of
You
you.
shit on him?
I don't want to fuck with that nigga.
Y'all shit on him.
He a square.
Shit on him.
I want to fuck with this nigga with no future. How many babies you want?
Yeah, why do y'all do that goofy ass shit? But then y'all promote also what we was talking about the young dudes chasing women, because that's actually low key what you want.
I don't partake.
Bullshit.
Oh, now you don't.
Now you don't
I don't
partake.
partake. That's dumb bitch.
Get out of here. You do partake.
Yeah.
Partake in what exactly?
You do enjoy that type of dude.
What type of dude?
Okay.
He's just fun.
All right,
He's fun to play with.
Do you guys want a street nigga or a business nigga?
It depends on the time period.
Let's go.
It does
Boom.
depend on the time.
Can I have a
Yes.
Can I have a
You're
burn?
early
I
20s,
only
you probably
wanted
want a street nigga.
At one point in my life, that's what I enjoyed.
When you young and you a hot girl, you want a young
That's
hot
what you
nigga,
want.
and that's what
She
it
was
is. A
down
street
Lexington
nigga.
Market with the hustlers and the bangers.
Once you mature, and you got some sense, you want a nigga with
I
some
had to hear about
sense.
pistol whip stories.
She was telling you about the pistol whip stories.
No, I didn't even hear from her. I hear from the best friends, from the dudes. I was like, yes. I was like, what?
Oh, you want pistol whipping them?
Yeah. I was
Different
like,
person. Different person.
Oh, you was cookie in Park Heights.
hiding guns and throwing. I was like, what? Who? G? What?
Different person.
What?
Different person.
There's somebody for you at every period in your life.
Every different lifestyle.
When you are still learning your life, you meet different people.
When
you
these
go
old
with
heads tell you don't
You
get it
attracted
fucked
to
up,
different
please
people.
don't get it fucked up.
Once you have matured and you have become the person that you are and the woman that you are,
You want something
You
different.
want something different,
But
and
that
there's
young
nothing
shit-
I
wrong
need to know
with
who
that.
was pistol whipping.
That young shit, like, when people be like, man, as you get older, you get wiser. That shit is
I didn't believe it
Yeah.
at first, but it's true.
No, it's true.
It is true.
It's true. You gotta go through some things.
But you know what I do? I like, and this may be different because I talked to somebody else, and she is 32. She likes a businessman with a little edge.
Yes.
She likes the edgy part of it. She loves that. And like for me, my husband has two sides to him. He has that street hustler side and he has a corporate side. You bring them together, it works for me. It may not work for somebody else who don't understand a hustler's mindset. Even though it's a legal hustle, she ain't all right with that shit. She's like, no, I'm not. I can never do that. I can never help. I can never do this. For me, it works. It gives me the balance of both. So that's why I said it depends on the woman. I know a woman that makes $90,000 and she fucks with the worst dude ever.
Like
it makes
her.
me crazy.
Yeah, support that woman.
It drives me
She need a
crazy. I
shout
want
out.
to choke the shit out of her.
Yeah.
But why?
She need a shout out.
She need a shout out.
And she's 40 in her 40s.
That's even better.
No, it's frustrating.
That means she ain't learned yet.
What?
That means she about to learn in the worst way.
It might be that D. That D will make you do some
Yeah, she
crazy
learn in
shit.
the worst way.
It got her mind blown. So it depends on the woman.
Yeah.
But what is it about the D though? Like y'all females will fucking do any dumbass shit because you was fucking this nigga.
If
Like,
he,
what is it about?
it's
I don't know.
so
You guys can answer that.
so let's clarify.
Oh,
It's not
what's
I'll do anything dumb because I'm fucking this nigga. The dick has to be on a certain level.
It's called
If
dickmatized.
the shit is not fire, if that shit don't have me mind blown,
Toxic male.
What makes the dick fire?
it's different for each female. It's different for
What's the average?
It's
What's
different for each nigga.
Is it the size? Is it how you
Oh, we
fuck?
back to that again.
The motion? Like I know.
Right, he wanna know what size
No,
of book
wait,
I
They
mean.
want to know. They want to know.
Who is that? It's called dickmatized. And so every woman has been dickmatized. If she hasn't, she lying.
Yeah.
Every woman
And the
has experienced it.
dickmatization could be different things. If you're a female that maybe has been dealing with guys and you've just been out here having sex and you meet this guy that's now making you orgasm, that's it for you.
That's it.
That's some whole other shit that you haven't experienced. What? I'm not going nowhere. That's it. I'm here.
Chasing that hit.
You doing some shit for me
chasing
that I ain't
that
never
hit,
had
you
nobody
fucking
do.
junkie.
And then you'll get to the point, you might get to the point where you like, somebody else could do this. Like, it can't be just you.
Yeah, then you
and
go
you
to that
gonna
grass
go
and
out
fucking turf.
and you gonna try somebody else and that shit ain't gonna be it. And you gonna be like, see, this the fuck I get, I'm going to fuck back.
I gotta go find.
Gotta go. Hello, where you
Gotta
at?
go,
I
gotta
know
go,
I
gotta
said
go right
I
now.
was done, but
I
what you
changed.
doing
One more
right
time.
now?
One more time.
Come over for us. Let's talk about it.
The mojo.
Can we talk for a minute? Like,
Tevin Campbell.
Can we talk
Hey,
for
you
a
better
minute?
hit it. For a
You gotta
minute.
hit that challenge, baby.
Like, it really depends, and it's different for every female.
You may
And
know he ain't shit. You may know he's
you
not
will-
the right man for you.
if he's not
But you
shit,
gonna
you
stay.
know.
You know.
But the dick is fire. It's just whether or not you've come to a conclusion in your life where you're like, you know what, I'm just fucking him because the dick is fire, or if you're still intertwined with it all. Because
Right.
you go through stages. So
go
if
through
you're
stages
if you
of it.
continue to mess with the nigga that has you dickmatized, if you don't let him go,
It's too complicated.
It's the truth.
if it's too complicated for you and you are still intertwined with him,
You want it.
then you have
want
a
the
problem.
drama. You
You
got all
want
of
the
it.
drama.
Yep.
You want everything that comes with it. Now, if you have come to the point where you sat back and you said, this shit ain't right, but damn, that shit is fire, so I'm gonna just keep on fucking on until I find something else that's worth leaving the fuck on, then it's fine for you because you know what it is. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck on you, and I mean, we might have a good time when we together, but I
gonna
know
play
that
and go
this
home.
ain't the end all be all. I know that you probably got other bitches, and I know that I'm not about to be out here being crazy over you.
I'm done.
I'm done doing all
done
that.
with that.
I've been there. I did it. It didn't work. And if it didn't work, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna keep trying. Then we may still be fucking, but that's on my accord now. Now
you
it's
ain't
not.
never had a
Now
woman do
it's
some
not
crazy
because
shit?
I'm dickmatized. Now it's I know the dick is good. That's what I want.
Okay.
So you're still here because I want it.
Okay, but Brax. I asked this original question.
Oh, shit.
35 minutes.
What did you ask me? I don't even remember.
The question was your biggest red flag you looked over.
I told you.
No, but G tried to escape it before we got out.
Oh,
of
right.
here. G, my question is the biggest red flag you had to look
My
over to
red
date your
flag.
husband.
Yo, you right.
Yeah, what's
I
your,
did that answer,
right?
What's
He
your
didn't
biggest
ask
red
me.
flag?
You-
Here we
I'm
are right
listening
now.
to
What's your
Rex.
biggest red flag that you had to get over that's still present?
He said, "Ooh,
When you
he put you on the spot for your
That's present
current
with this
relationship."
Yeah, that's still
he said
present.
for this
Oh,
one.
we don't
Damn,
have them now. We don't have a red flag, but I'm gonna tell you the flag in the beginning.
She said, I
The
don't know now.
the phone conversations
What was the phone conversation?
at a certain time.
Oh, you one of them?
That should be real short. But then in the daytime, this nigga can talk for 9 hours.
Yeah,
So
but then when
I'm
it comes to the nighttime,
I'm pulling up to the house.
you gotta go to bed. No, bitch, who's in there?
Hey, yo, that's
No,
it.
fuck that. You talk to me all day, every day. You pull up to your house and you don't got nothing to say now.
Then
I'm
you
pulling in
all
a driveway.
on time out. Flag.
I'ma call you in the morning.
Flag.
No, who?
Flag
On the play. Who's in the house? If you don't never talk to me when you're home at night, there's an issue. Who the fuck is in your house?
I'm tired.
Who's there with you?
You ain't never that goddamn tired. You can't call or
You ain't
answer
never
or
that tired.
So that was
Flag.
your biggest red flag was the phone.
That was my biggest red flag. Was the phone.
And how did y'all go over that?
How did we get over it? We didn't. It remained a problem for a while.
Damn, babe.
Yeah. It remained a problem for me.
You got problems?
No, I'm saying
Not no more, but it.
Oh,
He said we got
damn.
because it was because he was lying. Once you tell the truth, then I'm good.
Shit.
He was lying.
You was
no,
lying,
no,
G?
no. I'm living with nobody. No.
Oh, you was bullshitting.
You live with somebody.
Yo.
No.
He was lying about the phone. I can't talk to you.
She threw you out.
Not about living with somebody. No. We both put that out there, right? Yeah.
Looking for confirmation.
He said
right.
No, that was the flag.
Damn, when shit's on the flag or the.
God damn.
So you was lying.
You the
about
one
your
that put them
phone.
on this spot because you asked about a red flag for this current relationship. You should just ask about a red flag in general. Look at you.
Going this way. So my question is, what's your biggest red flag about her that never really secured this up? That you looked over.
Don't look at me. It's your flag.
He said, "Oh shit."
Oh, you gotta take another sip. He thinking hard because his flags was bullshit for me.
Black women always gonna say bullshit for me. How you gonna determine my flag?
Cause he had flags and I just ignored them. You put it down real quiet.
Yeah.
That motherfucker that was the quietest I heard you put down that bottle
I
last
know.
time.
What was the question?
Oh,
What's
my
the
God,
biggest
I
red
forgot.
flag about G that you looked over and still looking over?
Her male best friends.
This shit still bothers you to this day.
We had an argument about it yesterday.
God damn.
What's the problem with it?
We talking.
Why is it a red flag?
Well, I ain't gonna say.
In the beginning, it was a red flag.
If I had to say a red flag, that would be it. But the situation yesterday wasn't like a red flag. But
It was a yellow.
yeah, it was still.
Something to get your attention.
It was still a situation like you gotta understand.
You ain't like it, basically.
Yeah. You married now. You got a nigga. You got a whole nigga. So how you move,
Gotta be different.
you gotta be different. Now, let me put this out there. In our relationship, it's been like a perfect relationship, but me, I have fucked that up.
Okay, I respect. I understand that.
I have fucked that up. You know what I mean? And if she wasn't as strong as a person, it won't be no 1 + 1 = 2. Right? So I respected that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you know what? You giving a nigga, a real nigga, a second chance to prove us what it is, things of that nature. And by her having, male best friends, things of that nature, if something comes up, I'm always going to look at a situation like, well, bitch, you married.
Mm-hmm.
So you always got to look at your marriage. And I ain't call you a bitch right
I always come with a disclaimer.
That wasn't about you.
Because
he said it.
Yeah. Because I said it out loud, like, oh shit. I sound like, you know what I mean? Like,
That was a real aggressive.
Bruno Mars and shit, like, you know what I mean? Like,
This
bitch got me
paying the rent, paying the
You know what I mean? Like, nah. But, so, and the situation, not to get into details,
Right.
but it don't matter who your friends are or whatever, you always a husband, you always a wife. So you always got to check with that individual to make sure they are good in whatever decisions you are making. And if you miss on that, that communication is not right. And that communication could go left. And I just felt like we had situations where we didn't hit eye to eye. We hit on the other side.
Okay.
And it caused friction.
For me, Trey keeps saying friend. I mean, we're not blood related, but
they
they're more
family.
family than family.
We don't want
And
to
they
hear
are
that
very
bullshit.
protective over
We
me.
don't hear none of that. We don't.
Thank you.
Why don't?
I done
Thank
fuck-
you.
Why don't y'all want to hear that? Why?
Because
Why is it
I've been
once?
somebody's brother and somebody close family and smash them fucking cheeks. And I know people
I
that
get it.
smash them
I
cheeks.
100%
So we're not
get it.
saying that y'all not right. But 9 times out of 10, either he smashed you or he wanted to.
But this might
or
be that
you
one time out of
smashed him
10.
And you would do it. That's the same.
But this might be that
thing.
one time out of 10 where that's really my
That's
man.
not no male friend's gonna be friends with a woman strictly off the basis of what he can do for her. We friends. He wanted to fuck her at some point. At some point,
All
he
I'm
wanted to fuck
saying
her.
is, your friend, whether it's male or female, should never come over
Absolutely.
I agree.
your husband.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
That's it.
I agree,
That's
and I'm
it.
not challenging that because
Yeah, I
I
agree
do
with that.
agree.
If that other person don't see that,
Then it's a problem, I think.
Yeah.
But I agree with that statement. I totally agree with that statement. But I knew it's always going to be a flag because of the type of man that he is. And it doesn't have anything to do with the insecurity.
I don't play that.
It's just who he is.
It's just
I
who
don't
he
play that
is.
shit.
And then my friend, quote unquote, they are very protective over me. And I've been through some shit. And my
Right.
people
So
told
it's
me
understanding.
it's understanding. We like almost 34 years friendship. So
Oh
that
yeah,
ain't no
that shit
friend.
just can't break. That's fam.
But at the same token, we've agreed and we understand boundaries. Trey is the first man that they have totally said, yo, I know she good. I know he got her. And I'm going to back the fuck all the way off because my sister's good. I've never had them do that
like
before.
you should.
Right.
Because it has always been that interference.
Right.
So for them, they've also stepped into their perspective space. And y'all need to stay there and respect my shit. But I demand it both ways. I'm not going to let no man
So
disrespect
it's
my
on
man.
both sides of the fence.
I do. I don't play that shit.
But
I
that's
don't
the
let
only way it's
nobody
gonna work, though.
Disrespect my relation. This is before we was married. Nobody's going to disrespect my man. None of them niggas are going, because everybody got their chest poked out. I get it. And I know why y'all puffing, because y'all love me. But I'm going to need you to respect my shit.
But she did fuck with some fucked up ass nigga.
Right.
Me, I ain't gonna play that shit. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, I know her ex.
And like you said,
What's
now
some
that they
bitch-ass
now
nigga?
that they know who he is, they've stepped back into their
totally
respective
respect him.
rounds because it's
For
like
meeting
you
him.
finally met this guy that I can say you
I'm
are
good.
protected with. I
Right.
can leave y'all together. I feel
Right.
comfortable as your
And I accepted that.
best
Yeah,
male
yeah,
friend to
yeah,
take
yeah,
that
yeah,
step
yeah.
And
back.
say, yo, I'm good.
Because
That was
I
the
understand, because I met him,
That
I
was
know
the
him,
point.
and I feel like you're good in that situation. And sometimes it does take that, especially when you have friends of the opposite sex, because
Yep.
those male friends that you have are they're like your brothers.
That's
They
my
your
brother.
brothers.
It's
And at the
certain
end of the day,
niggas,
if they
if you tell
was
me,
real brothers,
I gotta
they
go
would be the
handle
same
this,
way.
I know I'm good.
Right.
Go do what you gotta do. Come back home. You know what I mean? I know I'm good. So yes.
But that comes from the person
But
setting
it wasn't
all that
easy.
shit in
Absolutely.
motion.
Yeah.
Yo, that
It
shit wasn't easy.
It
Yeah.
wasn't easy at all. And
Which nigga you fuck?
that was the first thing. And
All
I
these
was
niggas
like,
all in my face like, hey Trey. Nah. Which nigga you fuck? What? Hey, this nigga Trey pop. Nah, fuck all that shit. Which nigga you fuck?
and like you said, they are very protective over me. They
Nah,
are very protective.
them niggas
and
is cool people.
He know, yo, if she with them, she good. Versus, I don't know, because when I'm, girlfriends
But
sometimes,
I'm
my
ready
girl was
to
a little
war.
shaky.
Like, nah, nigga, like, I know y'all don't disrespect this. I'll fuck one of y'all niggas up.
Right. So we got that clarification.
And then understanding, so it
But
works.
it's a flag,
Nah, but it's not the same for my females, though. Friends.
What, nigga?
Oh.
Friends. My bad.
Because I don't be
I
tripping.
sound like a pimp.
Like what?
My bad. I sound like a pimp.
Like that's your follow up?
I'm gonna wrap this shit up. Let me tell you how much of a hypocrite Trey is.
Oh, shit.
This nigga gave me the blues forever about being the only female in the crew, right?
Right, that
And they
shit's
do
weird.
treat me a little different. It
Right.
is a little. It was rough in the beginning because they treat me like a guy.
We going there?
We
going
talk.
there?
Trey has a female that was part of his cipher in New York.
My crew.
And his crew, right?
My crew.
And she was just like the only female.
Right.
But he could say, nah, that ain't the same. Why the fuck is
It
not
ain't.
the same?
If that female on the cruise, she looked at different.
Why it ain't the same? She a female.
Because we all understand.
What's between the
legs? We all
legs?
understand this female. We not looking at her like that. She
like niggas.
Yes.
Oh, then that's
we
it.
treat her like
She
one
like
of the
niggas,
bros.
though.
She like niggas though, right?
But that's what I'm saying though. This female though, I may have conversations with her that I may not have with my wife.
Right.
Is that right or wrong?
It's not wrong. Because you got, it's not.
I didn't say it was wrong.
Ooh,
No.
I got you thinking.
She on her ass.
Let me repeat that. I could be married and have a female friend. And with that female friend, I may have conversations that I may not have with my wife. Is that okay?
I said it was
From a
okay.
female.
Only because
Nigga,
it's
you
not
lying.
sexual. What kind of conversations are we talking? Because I have conversations with my best friend that I don't have with him.
That's why my face is like that. Cause like, what the fuck is y'all talking
What
about?
the fuck is y'all talking about?
Y'all talking about regular shit? Y'all talking about the game? What the fuck y'all talking about?
The difference between niggas and females. Because y'all worrying about what we talking about.
Right, I want to know. That makes a difference.
It does, because if y'all talking about some sexual shit, why the fuck
We
y'all
should
talking
not
about?
be talking
Y'all
like
shouldn't
Now,
be talking about
do
that.
it matter if I fucked her before?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You should not be best friends no more. We said that. We already established that.
No.
Whoa, but look, say if I fucked her before.
No.
Years went past.
They don't give a fuck.
We still friends.
I don't
I
know.
tried to
Can
say
we
this.
still can we still be friends and you don't worry about I fucked her years ago?
No, I said no. I
You
keep
bullshit
saying no.
because if you fucked one of your friends that you consider your brother over, you said
He's
over
not
30
gonna be
years.
my brother
No,
no
you said
more.
over 30 years
wouldn't
ago.
be my
So let's say it
brother.
was 22 years. Somehow, some way, 22 years went past. Y'all been
Whoa.
good. That's your brother.
No.
You gonna cut him off.
First of all,
It is war.
Let's make one thing clear. There's no way that I am saying you're my brother and I fucked
And I
you.
fucked you.
Let's make one
And
thing
that's been in
clear.
West Virginia.
Hey, yo, nah, y'all
You're
do
not
that.
my brother if I fucked
Are
you.
you saying
That may
you
be
wouldn't
just
say
for
that,
me.
or females wouldn't say
She
that?
said
No,
she
that's
was
for
saying-
me.
'Cause I've been
There's
the brother.
no way. There's no fucking way. I'm saying, yo, this my bro,
And I
fucked
fucked
you.
you.
No, I might call you my mans. I might call you
Somebody
my
I know.
homeboy.
Oh, so now I gotta look out for the
give you.
mans.
I might give you.
I gotta look out for your mans
I might
now.
give you somebody I know, but there is no way that I'm giving you an actual title
That's my brother.
in my life, and I fucked you. You are not my brother, my best friend, my cousin. You are not anything
What if I
to
fucked
me
you, though?
if I fucked you.
What if I fucked you though?
Now.
Cool. I'm just asking.
We
for
had
a friend.
sex, right?
I mean, that's what they call
We
it.
had sex, right?
Yeah.
So why you my brother? You don't have sex with your brother. You don't have sex with.
I mean,
you don't have
supposed
sex
to.
with your best friend. You don't have sex with your cousins. Like you don't have sex with anybody that you would consider
See,
family,
Trey
right?
wants to erase shit if it was back in high school and junior
You
high
gotta
school.
erase that
It
shit.
don't count.
It don't.
That's a body count. That
We don't
counts.
count that shit.
Yes,
The
you do.
problem with that is
I didn't
that
even know my body
even
was
if,
doing.
even if y'all fucked back in the G, and it's 10 years later, and maybe y'all are still friends, you're telling me that there's not one inkling in either one of
Yeah,
you
you just
that
tell me not to be
wants
ugly
to
and do
fuck.
some shit I ain't
Hell yeah.
like.
So you gotta tell your wife or husband?
I ain't telling her shit.
Ain't no way there's
Cut
no
the fuck.
inkling that y'all don't want to fuck at all. There's
you
no
wanna try it as an
way
adult.
that y'all won't get lit and fuck. And that's the issue.
Yes, for sure. You can't. I know for a fact it was somebody from junior high school, and I saw him as a grown ass woman and was turned all the way on wanting to fuck this grown ass man. It's a lie. That's a lie. Y'all
you just
phony.
say?
I had somebody I dated in junior high school, met him as an adult.
He played that
still-
bitch back in his head so slow. Like,
Whoa, we were the flip tables. What you said?
No, that's the truth. So that's a lie. That body count counts. I don't erase just we didn't know what we was doing. I don't care. Y'all had sex, not rubbing pants. Y'all had sex.
First of all, that rubber
count.
pants shit
So,
was crazy. That was a crazy
That was a
time
good
to be
era.
alive.
Man,
Boy,
that
I
was a
swear
good
to
era.
God.
God
I
damn.
never
Alright,
didn't
this
feel
another
that
one.
good in my life.
Oh,
your social
shit.
media friends, right?
Oh, my
if
God.
I had sex with you, I don't want to follow you. You don't want to follow me.
What?
He didn't see it that way. He
No.
like, what difference do it make?
Right.
What
That
you
made no
mean,
difference.
right?
Cause that shit years ago. Yes,
That don't really-
years ago. She got kids now.
That don't really
What the
make a difference to me, long as y'all aren't interacting too much.
Like.
I don't want a woman
Like. Okay, you used to fuck
pretty much
her.
fuck
Okay,
your
y'all
life.
got. Oh,
Right.
no.
Niggas for the rest of my life.
No.
Just
If y'all are interacting too much, still there's an issue. Because while y'all interacting, is this some type of
we
some?
friends,
Is this some subliminal? Ooh, if we ever got the
y'all hear all
chance, we
that?
gonna do
friends.
it.
We friends.
No. Niggas say we friends
got
to
good
everybody.
No, I don't care about her thighs.
There's another thick thighs and a brown in the middle like an Oreo.
No, that's
Do
a
you-
no for me.
Do y'all want to die?
Right. That's
No.
I always tell you that.
Y'all don't want to die, right?
You don't want to die.
So
always say
don't step over your boundaries.
No, it's a no for me.
So what I hear is everybody got red flags. They looked over to be with the
What's your
person.
red flag? You skipped you.
Oh,
Right.
it wasn't about me. Oh, right.
Oh,
If I had to pick a red flag that I skipped over to date a woman, I ain't gonna put that one out there. Ain't gonna put that one out there. Ain't gonna put that one out there.
You gotta put it out
I
there.
ain't
That's
put
the
that
first
one
one you
out
thought of. Put it out
I
there.
ain't gonna put that one out
Put
there.
it out there. That's the first one you thought of. Put it out there.
I'm not
Put it
putting my
out
business
there.
Okay. I looked over the woman that had herpes before.
Oh,
damn. That's huge.
Yeah.
But you loved her?
No, let's
Absolutely.
talk about that. Let's talk about that.
so
You say overlook a woman that had help.
She came and told you.
Yeah. What you did? What you overlook?
so you was fucking this woman raw?
Oh, I hope not.
Let's get into the vibes. So you was.
You did? You did?
So
What's wrong with you?
yo, he has gotten up. He has left. He has left.
Oh.
So.
I can't even call you family.
All right, wait.
So what
She
you're
must have
saying?
told you it was safe.
It was after. What? So did you?
First of all, what y'all not gonna do? I done drank too much Hennessy on this episode.
Did you fuck her raw
we going
before
raw.
you knew? Was it before you knew or after you knew? You just was still fucking raw. He's giving that face like he was just
Yeah.
fucking her raw. I didn't know and then I knew and I still kept going.
I
So
threw my dice on the table at Magic City that day.
But why? What was it about it that made you fuck it?
So what was about it was, so Shorty, me and her, before we had sex,
Wow.
I probably was fucking with Shorty. Want to say like maybe 2 months. She was cool as fuck. Wop. She one day, I'm like, damn, we never had sex like ever. Like she was always rejected. So,
as she should with a fucking disease that you can spread.
So
the fuck?
one day, we at my house or whatever, and we wop doing what we doing, and she stops me and she was like, "Oh, I gotta go." It was snowing outside. She put her Uggs on, like completely got dressed, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I'm like, "Hey, yo, what's happening? What's going on?" She was like, "No, I just gotta go." I'm like, "Why though?" She was like, "I don't want to talk about it." I said, "But why though?" Like I'm confused. It's snowing. I was like, "Where the fuck is you going?"
No, and she leaving some dick.
So,
Yeah, it's something wrong,
she was like, "Well, I was meaning to tell you why."
bro.
I was a wild nigga. Why?
I couldn't be in a
I got
situation
such
like
and
that.
such. I was like, oh, thank you, bro.
See, that's why I
Yeah,
tell
you need that.
He
You need that.
bro.
Go ahead, give him the rest of it.
Time of a mile.
So she told me,
End
and
the story.
I already had
Fuck it,
liked Shorty. So
You don't gotta say the story, my nigga.
of course she went. She left. Like I was like, oh, all right, well, you gotta go, right? Cool. So she dipped. Probably like an hour went past. I just so happened to look out my window. She is still there.
Oh.
So I go out there and I'm like, hey, yo, what's going on?
Because
So
it's
she-
fucking snowing. Where's she going?
So she is profusely crying in the car, right? So did I fuck her to like make myself feel better? I felt like I treated her bad, so I did.
That was a guilt.
It was guilt.
A guilt
It was
fuck.
guilt. And the
So
sex was horrible.
how many times did you fuck her after that?
It was once.
So you took the jump. You tried
He
it.
said I rolled the dice
Yeah,
on
You
it.
rolled the dice.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
So here's a question. Here's a question for the
What
vibes.
she told you?
If it was fire, would you have gone back?
Hell yeah, I would have went back.
Disgusting.
I ain't gonna hold you. This nigga
Dirt-
please died.
Dirt ball.
Motherfucker.
So what the hell?
Oh.
Right near the elevator across from
Open this door. Go right. Immediate left.
The other
And
way. He
go
gonna
out the
get
door.
lost.
Man, make a left. Your next left.
Go right.
Make
Go
a
right.
next
Go out the
left.
door. Go this way. Make the next left. Go out that door.
That's
the
gonna be the
bathroom's going to be
bathroom.
dead in your face.
Lord.
confused the shit out
He
that
just
man.
gonna come find you. in
His
2
goddamn
minutes.
knees almost died. But yeah, I did. Yeah, I felt it was guilt. It was guilt. For me personally, it was guilt.
Me personally, I would never.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
But I mean, I've also been witnessing eyes to
Witnessing eyes.
to a friend who got it through fucked up circumstances and had relationships after that. But I'm not gonna say unlike your situation, but unlike your situation, kinda.
Did they tell?
She was very upfront with it, and that's what I give.
Oh, yeah,
kudos.
mine was upfront. She wasn't very upfront.
That
I
shit
wait
is not
till the last
upfront.
part.
You wait till we finna fuck, and talk and cry, and talk about something. We can't. No, fuck that. I had a homegirl who was very much so. Once it got to the I want to deal with you.
I'm gonna let
Tell
you
you the
know.
truth.
I have da.
I can
Are you
respect
sure? Which I respected from her very
you gotta
well.
respect that.
And having been a friend of someone who had that issue or that problem, you learn a lot. You learn that,
Yeah.
outbreaks are really the only way through transmission. Like, you learn a lot. But I feel like when you have an STD or something that is not incurable and transmittable at any point, you should definitely be upfront.
Like, I work in the hospital.
Like, I would never.
She down Mercy. Go ahead.
I would
You down
never
Hotman.
have anything.
You down
HIV,
Bond Security,
AIDS,
ghetto ass.
Hell no.
University.
I work for university.
I would never have
And I
HIV,
work-
AIDS, or anything that I could spread and that I can't
And
get
not
rid
share.
of and not share.
When I worked, I was doing patient care. I don't do patient care right now, but years ago, I went to a specialty location for it, right? I'm not going to say the name
Yeah,
of it.
of course.
And on our end, you can't disclose when partners come in.
Of course. Understand
So
that.
some of these young men will come with these young women, and they would just be, I'm going to the doctor to get my birth control, blah, blah, blah. We good, right? They don't know that she has herpes or HIV, and we can't disclose it. And vice versa. We had young men who would come in to get their boost. It's like a booster. You get a cocktail, right? For HIV.
Yeah.
And they would come to get their cocktail. And they would have the most cutest little girls with them. Young ladies in their 19s. And we would always ask the question.
Fucking know.
Does your partner know? Did you tell your partner? No, shorty don't know.
Woo!
Do you know how
Boy!
that tugs away at your spirit?
That you guys sit there and watch. Oh, you really about to fuck her life up.
As a mother.
That's why you
And
gotta
that's
be
the age
careful
group
out
of
here.
this adolescent spot that was coming in, right?
Not the HIV and the AIDS. Those two, like, hey, yo.
No, but even like I said, learning when you have an outbreak, that's not the time that you should be. It was tough. Even having couples come in, adults, and the husband would come in to get a shot, and the wife didn't know. I would use the biggest needle head I could find, because the medication gonna burn anyway, and you guys, get the medication right. Tear his ass up, give it to him in his butt, give him that shot to fix it. I would give him the biggest needle to make his ass feel it. Cause you gotta ask, does your partner know? And they would be like, no, I ain't tell her. And
this-
you burning.
It's
you ain't
crazy.
Tell your wife, I'ma light
That
your
shit is
ass up.
crazy to me. Like,
Yeah.
how are you burning with something that you cannot get rid of? And you have the audacity to be out in this world dealing with people and not say shit.
And don't tell.
But
that's, I mean, I know.
like, what?
But you gotta give that other person a chance. Let them decide if they still want to fuck with you or not. It's up to them.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
get
why I
people
said.
to
say yeah.
That's why I said I respect those who have something and are
And
like,
tell you.
I got it.
Yeah.
Because then you give me the choice to make to
It's
say,
your
you know
choice,
what,
right.
I'ma still do that, or I'ma do that, but I'ma do this
I can
first
still
before I
use
do that.
condoms and not
right.
contract any of it.
Right.
Even oral sex. We used to give out oral condoms.
First of all, ain't nobody sucking dick with a condom. Let's just call it a fact.
It's a piece
True.
of saran
You
wrap.
try to suck my dick with a condom, you a
True.
whore, and I'm leaving. What?
I don't
sure
want it.
fuck you would.
I don't
My
want it.
tongue
Hey,
was
she
just-
giving you the choice,
I don't
bro.
want
Can
it.
we talk about this? Why y'all sucking dick without a condom and didn't fuck that said dick with a condom?
No, you supposed to do both. If you know that
You're
person.
a married woman, so I can't ask you, Brax.
Right.
Why is you sucking dick with a condom?
You're speaking a foreign language to me. Who said I was sucking dick with a condom? Who said I was doing that?
We said it was an option.
I have never. First of all, if I feel like I need to put a condom on your dick to suck it, then why are we doing this? It's
So
a no
why
for
do you
me.
use
I'm just
condoms
not-
then?
I'm gonna use. I'll use condoms, but if I use the condom with you, I probably did not give you oral sex.
You definitely sucking dick. Without what? So you saying that no dude that fucked you with a condom you gave head to right now? Right now, you about to sit here and lie on air. Oh shit! Like you about to lie? Like what?
You gotta think about it.
It's 3 dicks that entered your atmosphere that didn't have a condom on it.
Any dick that I've sucked, we had raw sex.
So you never sucked the dick of a guy that used a condom with?
These are relationship dicks. Relationship dicks get raw sex.
My
they get raw
question is,
head.
have you ever sucked a dick that you have then used a condom with?
I done spilled the drink.
See?
No. If we used a condom, we just had sex. We just had sex. It went straight to the sex. There was no head. I mean, you might have gave me some head, but I didn't give you no head if we used a condom.
She answered
That's
the question.
facts.
She answered the question.
If we used a condom, you probably gave me head, but I definitely ain't give you head. No, I did not.
Are you just saying in general, or are you talking about him?
No, not him.
You was a motherfucker.
No.
No, she was answering him.
Wow. First of all, now we gotta
You suck your dick or you saw about sucking his
I
dick?
just spilled my drink.
You
done made it. That's shit.
like sounds.
No, I ain't know.
See what happens when you come back? You come back in the middle of a conversation. Oh, wrong.
Wow, come back in the middle talking about him. Wow.
Like what?
Wow.
That motherfucking piss was too good. That's what that was.
I let out some shit, huh?
No.
Wow. Let's not do that. I done
It's
made a
all.
mess.
Yeah.
I done made a
You
mess.
said I done let out some shit.
I done
haven't I?
made a mess. I'm gonna just sit on that because see now that's wet. Let me get my cup.
Just drink my cup.
Let me drink my cup on that.
That's what we was talking about, wet.
No, we weren't talking about no wet.
No, we was talking about wet.
Listen.
What was we even talking about? I got a lot of editing to do
We
this
was
episode.
getting his red flag, and that's
That
where
was
came
my
from.
red flag. That was mine.
All right, so where we going with this?
Listen,
What was the red flag?
he was.
Told us before
Was you in
left.
the bathroom?
No, that motherfucker was right here. Give us
right here.
I was like, my bad.
That's the Hennessy.
Yeah, motherfucker said the same shit to me.
I guess. Damn, that bottle gone.
Yeah. See what you did?
Damn.
My question is, before we get out of here, I
Let's
know
go.
we talked about y'all together. G, separately, going into 2022, don't talk about your goddamn kids. Don't talk about work. Don't talk about your husband. What's a goal for G that she wants to personally accomplish? Like, what's next for you as an individual, as a person?
Individual. Ooh. For G in 2022. Without this nigga right here?
Yeah.
That's hard, but I got him. I got him. I already started working on him.
You know.
So I started, I have really fell off, but I love to read. And I put together some things we working on. I want to do a book club.
Okay.
Just for the ladies, because I always plan shit. I love planning shit for women. Doing little things. And now the outside is opening up. I've been looking. We can do some book signings. We can go like to Philly. Take a couple little bus trips. Some little shit like that I know my ladies won't do.
You showing your age, baby.
No, it's the truth.
You taking bus trips to Philly?
What's wrong with a
Bus
bus
trips? You
trip?
still taking Greyhound?
Bus trips,
Truck
yeah,
trip?
yeah.
No, we get on the bus. We gonna go because it's the same day. We not staying overnight
Oh,
unless we
okay,
can.
okay.
No, like I said, we do. I plan shit,
Bus
Sure,
trips.
bus trip.
but I want to go do this.
What is I'm going to Philly? That's I'm playing
Cause
the
who gonna
bus trip.
drive? It's gonna. You know who driving?
Like she said, it's a long drive.
It's always me. I always get stuck driving.
What's wrong with the bus trip?
15 minutes, a long time. Like,
As long as the bitch.
50, yo,
Look,
that's, God damn, who gonna drive?
and look, everybody
How we
sleep.
gonna get back?
Everybody be drinking, and I at the standing and shopping and eating. All them bitches asleep, and I'm the only one up driving. I'm tired
Call
of this
this
shit.
insomnia.
I'm
Yeah.
tired of it. I'm over it.
Then
So
you gotta
that's
drive
like
back. You gotta make sure you woke enough to
gotta
drive
make
back, whether it's
sure.
an hour or long or not, or if it's
Right.
longer. I gotta make sure I'm up. I might be tired
I ain't
too,
doing
like
that
that
shit.
bitches.
I'm over it. And I hate driving. I hate it. I fucking hate it. But I plan, like I said, the book club shit. That's some real shit that cause they doing all these movies to books that we've already read or whatever. But that was something I've already started working on.
Okay.
But I don't want to tap into it until 2022.
So G's book club is what we hitting.
G's book club is coming.
Yes.
We met somebody when we did a episode of Hustle Your Hustle, and they have
First of all, we ain't about to
toy
act like we know that. What the fuck is that?
Hustle Your Hustle. Oh, another plug.
Okay, talk
let's
about
go.
it then. I ain't.
Hustle Your Hustle is a podcast that Trey has where we go around the entrepreneurs in the black community.
Try to steal my shit, Trey.
It's Hustle Your Hustle.
What the
Whatever your
fuck?
hustle is, that's what
Oh,
we
here
do.
niggas try to do you dirty.
So that's
Hey,
what it is.
yo.
Okay, so you got hustle your hustle, okay.
Well, no, we met somebody during an episode. They have a toy boutique.
What's her name?
Perfect Land.
Perfect Lane?
Per.
Perfect.
P-U-R.
Perfect Playground.
So like pervert and perfect mixed
You ain't say
together.
no pervert.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
She ain't like how I said that either, but I was like, man, what the fuck it is?
perfect.
That's
Like the
the fuck
cat.
it is.
Purr.
So I'm
like the
planning
cat.
something for my ladies, erotic little get together thing for that. Adults only, please. I don't want no kids in my shit. I don't do the
It's
children.
sad that you have to say that.
Welcome to this.
No,
No.
25 and under, fuck out of here.
Damn.
You cannot party with me. I party grown up style. Because I don't like that. Oh, I'm shy. I don't like that. Just stay your
Don't
shy,
worry about
born
it. She
ass
still
home.
listen. What she saying is she drinking Tanqueray and ESVOP.
There we go.
There you go. All
Yeah,
right.
those are like things I want to do just for me.
Okay.
Outside of a man, outside of my children. But I'm planning my own shit in 2022. I have not been okay with going out with all everything going on.
Absolutely
So it's been
understand.
slow and gradual for me. Me and Trey never we never just sit like we don't. We move. We on the go. We on the go. We on the
Right.
go. This is the most we've ever been still. So it's hard, and we gotta figure out, what we doing. But building our shit back up, it's
Some
like
bitches in for the threesome and shit.
Hey,
going
yeah.
back
And
to
he
the
gonna
place.
plot that motherfucker 2022.
He gonna be 90 years old till time.
That motherfucker gonna say 1 + 1 + 1
Can I
= 3.
get a threesome?
Bring a wrinkled titty in here.
Hey, yo.
But yeah, that's my shit.
Okay, that's your shit. What about you? You got the podcast, you got the beard, or you got all this shit going on outside.
Oh no, I'm still pushing him. He got a lot of shit.
Ah man,
What's next? What's going on?
it's a lot of things going on. What's next? For
No, but you, I'm
2022?
asking you a different one. I want you to
Alright.
answer that one.
My-
So far in 2021, going into 2022, what's something that you failed that you gotta get back on?
Wow, I love that question. So, I'm gonna give you 3 answers.
All right.
One of the things I have failed is my relationship. You know, being an entrepreneur and going hard for your business, sometimes you forget about your backbone. And I did it for a while, and forgetting home and not treating home right really taught me a lot of lessons. So I would say that's one of the things I'm going to focus on next year is making sure that's right. One of the other things would be is the relationship with my kids. You know, they grown now. You know, I have a 25-year-old
You got old kids.
and a 19-year-old. So, and it's funny because I did have a lot of issues as far as, I ain't gonna say a lot of issues, but making sure that they understand my vision. And at first, they wasn't adapting to that. Now that they grown and they trying to get their own thing, they're like, damn, Pops, I wish I would have adapted to this a long time ago. You know what I mean? I see what you're saying now. So one of my other things would be just to make sure I keep that strong, keep that going. And my third thing would be making sure I budget smart. You know, a lot of us want to start businesses and do a lot of shit and do this. and
Boy,
do
they
that.
don't understand the fucking money.
Oh man,
What the fuck?
you know, man, I try to explain that a lot, and I try to put that out there because I deal with a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of people who start their small
Capital is
business.
a bitch. You gonna go home, you gonna miss a bill. That shit going on.
Yeah,
What?
people don't understand that. So those are the 3 things that I'm focusing on coming into this year: my family, my kids, and making sure a lot of my entrepreneurs know how to be successful the right way.
Well, shit, that it is. Wax, is there anything that you want to fulfill this raw ass couple? No, first, fuck that. Who chose that old ass song that you sent me?
OnePlus. I want to roll with you. Now, people don't know, and a lot of my videos, you know, if you start putting it together, I used to do music back in the day. When I say back in the days, I'm talking 25, 27, 28 years ago.
Okay.
So, I Want to Roll With You was actually a song that we did. That's really one of our songs that we did 25, 27 years ago. So, it's just funny how now some of the music that I do relates to my life now. So I Want to Roll With You, the song that we picked for our theme, for our podcast, is actually a song that we did 25 years ago.
Okay.
I didn't even know him.
You know I do. I want to roll.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is that?
I listened to it. I said, what is this?
They
ain't me.
Yeah, I was like,
I don't sing.
I said, this song
this
is
definitely
old.
that shit. This that shit.
And if you listen to that, it's about that female holding you down. I want to roll with you. I be right there, straight holding you.
It was both the words.
Whatever it takes to get the dough with you. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't even listen to the lyrics.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So
It was a lot.
yeah. So
It was a lot.
it's just funny how now a lot of things that I'm doing, movies, you know, I'm able to use music I did 25.
We ain't got to ask
30 years
nobody
ago.
permission. We ain't got to
Yeah,
put
this
this
is
is
my
I
shit.
don't have the rights to this. We ain't got to
My
put
shit.
no disclosure to shit.
Yeah.
You know how you got to type that in? I don't own the rights to this song. We ain't got to do none of that.
And then, you know, real quick, you know, I got 5 books out.
The fuck?
I do got 2 books that I've been signed with Carl Weber nationally. You know, Carl Weber came to me like, yo, I want to sign.
You see the turn in the chair.
Yeah. I got three movies that I did. I got 3 web series that I did.
So he just,
this
he just gonna slide this in at the end.
We just thought this was an old Hennessy drinking ass uncle, and now you're telling me that you got 3 books out, you in some fucking movies.
And not only did I got 3 books out, I pretty much sold over 100,000 copies of my book. So it ain't just like I just got the book out and I want my friends to support me.
When he say hustler,
No.
It wasn't
I got,
the beard.
I got books out that are national.
oh,
It's
Baltimore
national.
women gonna come up. If anything, I swear to God.
Tell him stop playing with you.
that's how we met. He was doing his independent film, but he was doing books, right? And my oldest daughters read urban. I told you we read, but they like urban books. We went to the flea market, and they wanted to go back into the section where the books was at. And Trey was in the middle of casting and filming Black Barbie. So we back there and we walking. Mind you, my oldest daughter, I had a granddaughter. And she was like a couple months.
You a grandmother?
I got 4 grandkids.
She got 4 grandkids.
Nigga, you don't look like no goddamn grandmother.
Yeah. So she walking with the stroller, and I'm looking at the books.
My baby about to be 50.
Yes. I turned around, hit my daughter.
Yeah,
go
who
off.
eating C-Mos?
Mine.
We eat Seymour.
Every day.
Somebody eating C-Mos.
Every day.
My oldest daughter is going off. They are very protective over me, and they don't like men hollering at me. I turn around, and she is, don't be looking at my mother. And she is fussing at this guy.
Me.
So I was like, whoa. And then she put my business in the street. She a grandmother. I was like, God damn.
I'm a grandfather. No, I ain't.
So I said, whoa, it's cool. He was like, I ain't mean no disrespect. So I looked at him. I was like, why do you look like that? He said, this my face. I told her, come on, calm your ass down. We walked away.
So, son, this my face.
I go get my ice cream. Guess who come running over? I pay for it. I get anything she want.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
That's how I got
First of all, the
ice cream.
fact that before you bought that ice cream, he scouted you. Where he watched you go. He was stalking you way before you got
see
there.
why you said stalker. Stalker.
So he gives me his card. He said, listen, we talked for a couple minutes. We blah, shooting and shit. He said, can you text me like in 20 minutes or something? I said, I put the card in my pocket, went on about my day. You know, at the end of the night, you clean your pockets out. I said, oh, because she had started reading the book. She was like, yo, this book is fire. So I texted him.
Who are you, G?
Like 11 o'clock. I texted him. I said, this is Gina from the flea market earlier today. Thank you for the book. My daughter is almost like finished the book. He texts right back. I see right now you don't listen. You don't pay attention. I said 20 minutes.
I told you, text me 20 minutes.
It's been like
Word
hours.
up.
And I started laughing. And I was like, if a man can check me like that, I thought it was funny.
It is
I don't
funny.
listen. I keep it the fuck I want. I was like,
Exactly.
I said turn on.
Ah,
Turn on. Like, god damn.
But yeah, he was doing Black Barbie independent films on YouTube. Check that shit. We got a lot of projects.
First of all, no, fuck that. Because I asked you when the show started, what do? You said
He said-
beautiful beard oil.
That's what he
I got
did.
a lot- I got a lot-
No,
That's
fuck that.
He
Let's talk
shit.
about these books you erotic freaky
said he was an entrepreneur. You
Yeah.
should have known this
my-
time out.
bestsellers.
Now, my first book, Born in the Streets but Raised in Prison. That's my first book.
Were you in prison?
Yeah. Now that book right there, I did that independently, and I sold independently probably 40,000 copies.
Talk your shit then.
And then I had Carl Weber reach out, through some other people,
Motherfucker got there. That's all that
reached
matter.
out, and they wanted to sign and re-release some other books that I did, which was Corrupt City.
The best.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, we gonna go through every motherfucker.
Yeah,
What's
and
Corrupt City about?
Corrupt City, and they gave me $20,000 check. So Corrupt City 1 and 2, those is nationally. You can go to the library right now.
Talk your shit.
You go to the library right now. If they don't have it, just say, "Hey, I want to request Corrupt City," and
Barnes and Noble.
it's in the system. It's in the system. So we did those books, and then I put out Black Barbie. What's different about Black Barbie is a lot of times people will put, the movie out first and then the book. I put the book out first and then I put the movie out
Where
independently.
was I at?
And
I could be a black kid out this bitch.
You go to,
Oh,
you
my
go to
fucking
YouTube.
God.
You go to YouTube right now and type in Black Barbie the movie.
You'll see the movie.
I damn near got 400,000 views on that movie.
Why should go be on that bitch tonight?
Black Barbie is a hood classic.
And sold thousands of copies of that shit. And then we did The Hand I Was Dealt. Actually, in January, I'm re-releasing The Hackman. I did The Hackman in 2017.
Yeah.
Do you know you from New York? You know about that series that come on YouTube? I think it's called Respect Life.
Yeah, Respect Life. Now, Respect Life
Is it like those or how is
was up there with The Hand I Was Dealt. If you go in and type in The Hand I Was Dealt, we did season 1, 2, and 3. I wasn't part of season 3, but 1 and 2, in total, we definitely had
about to be
over
on YouTube like a
1.5 million
motherfucker.
views. So
Okay.
As far as the movie scene and I've been doing my thing.
when people say you don't know who the fuck you been
Yeah.
talking to, this man been putting out books,
Yeah.
putting out movies, and all you heard was threesome.
Right. That's the only thing
Let
that come
this
up
be
with.
known that the people you walk out on the day to
Threesome.
day at the flea market,
Yeah.
wherever, they aren't who you expect them to be.
When it comes to the movies and all of that, definitely 1 million plus views on YouTube. Definitely.
But we tapping back into
Definitely.
the books.
Definitely.
We got some books on the burner.
The fact
and I
that
want
you-
him to get back.
You was his lady. He let you rock out when you said, "Oh, I'm gonna get in a book club." This motherfucker could have said anything. He said,
'Cause
"Go
he
ahead,
know.
babe.
Now,
You eat that."
when we did the Black Barbie preview or release, we did it at the Charles Theater, downtown, and they got 2 rooms. They got a 200 and then a 500.
Why have I not heard of this?
And I had
Like
the
a
5.
wife, sold
I had
out.
the-
Don't play with them.
Not only did I have the 500, I think they had like almost 700 people out there. It was females out there in heels standing up watching Black Barbie.
Oh, you one of them?
We ain't had no
Yeah.
seats. That's why I said it's a hood classic.
You just Google it. We ain't out here just talking shit to talk shit. But yeah.
Yeah. To talk shit.
And then the Hackman we filmed in 2017. We put it out there, and then a lot of politics happened. I finally got my hands on it because that was written, produced, directed
Back
by
and edit
me,
that up.
and that will be re-released in January.
Yes, sir.
The Hackman. When I say the Hackman, when you catch a hack.
Yeah.
He didn't know that Westby came here.
Yo, that was a serial
This
killer
finger
shit.
right here, this right here, to even get you burnt up or fucked up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was before. That was before Uber and Lyft.
That's
You know
all
what
you
I mean?
seen was
Get a
this.
hat.
But yeah. So when I say I've been in the mix of things, like yeah, man.
So what's your primary focus on? Because you got the books, you got the movies, you got your wife, you got the beard oil. All these are projects and babies that are lifelong journeys.
Right.
So right now, which one of those are like your project? Like the one you're most, let's not say your wife, take her out. Which one of those are you most passionate about?
More my writing. Because with my writing, I have been able to paint pictures. Like I had one nigga that come up to me and was like, yo, my nigga, you made me cry.
I don't see you as a fucking writer.
Yo,
You can't tell that imagination.
Fuck no.
So, and just in case, first book, Born in the Streets but Raised in Prison. Second book, Corrupt City. Third book, Corrupt City Part 2. Fourth book, Black Barbie. So I did a movie and I also did a book.
You ain't about to make me fangirl over
Fifth
you.
book, Nina and Smitty, which me and my wife wrote together. And then I got the next.
tell me you write books.
Yeah. And then I got the next one, Gorilla,
She
coming out.
said, I'm
Yeah.
just going to do a little book club. Like, she don't be out here writing books.
We collaborated and Trey writes. I just come up with
You just give
ideas and
ideas.
theories. But Nina and Smitty was our piece, like what we wanted to do.
Nina is
and we came up with a whole concept. But we want to
If you know about guns, you know.
You know.
Nina
Just like you
and,
know.
and Smitty.
Smitty.
Nina,
And
38.
Smitty.
You already
Yep,
know.
Nina,
Yeah.
38.
And this is years ago, so it ain't like we just piggybacking off some trending shit right now.
Right.
That shit don't. We already been
We used
doing
to
it.
meet in restaurants, right?
And right.
I'll say one. TGI Friday on
Oh, my mom Darman?
the one
The Towson?
on
Owens
Owens Mills.
Mills.
Owens
Oh,
Mills.
We used to
yeah.
meet there and we used to sit down in our pads and write down. We used to come in like, hey, what y'all doing? Y'all look like y'all doing something important. Yeah, we are.
Right.
You know what I mean? We used to just, but yeah, Nina and Smitty, that book right there. Ooh.
So, like I said, in 2022, because I just revamped his schedule, because I know my husband, and writing is his passion. That's where he's best at. And we have projects sitting that we need to get going.
Yeah, I got books.
So we about to just
Gorilla.
revamp some shit.
Gorilla.
But you asked a question about
Gorilla.
just G. You didn't say G and Trey. If you had asked
She said
that
I
question,
was real specific.
I would have answered.
Damn, you wasn't down at the station. She said you ain't
I
asked
would
about
have
that.
told you. Like, but we got in the burners. Because if Trey don't have 4 projects, he is a mess.
Yeah, that's
It's like he got to have at least 3 in the burner. So the beard oil is his baby. That's his primary. He works a full-time job. And then all the other shit, all these cameras and stuff that he has, he's doing stuff with that as well. So we got projects, but I got to refocus some shit because the books and that web series is coming.
sometimes she be like holding me back though. And I don't mean that in a bad
No,
way.
it ain't a bad way.
Yeah, my bad. I mean, but because she be like, nah, Trey. I'm like, nah, you don't understand. I gotta do all these things. So sometimes be like, slow down a little bit. Like, nah, yo,
I can't.
I gotta go hard. You know
So
what I'm
instead of
saying?
slow
Like,
down, let's just revamp
shit out
it.
there is real.
Right, because he will not take his foot off the gas. And sometimes I got to
You
make
can't.
him.
You can't. It was that's when you're in that groove. You can't. You can't do that.
So you prioritize. All right, what for are we doing? Where we going with it? How we going
But
to
see,
structure
but he
this?
lucked up in a situation to where he has a partner that understands that. That is a rarity. It's not something that you can easily pick up. All right, next one we're going to you out of 10 women, you might actually meet 10 motherfuckers who don't be with it
Right.
all. So, but the fact that you're
Gotta find that
understanding-
one.
right?
But if you meet somebody and that's their gear and their foot is like
you
that,
gotta keep them motherfuckers.
you got to keep it. You just, I
Yeah,
came
so you
into
should check
it.
engine light. Come on, baby,
Yeah.
let's get together.
He was already in that groove when we met. That was one of the things that I was most attracted to. But then to be a part of so many projects, it was like,
That's what
did it, baby.
Hey,
He was like, look, here you go. Watch me direct. Watch me act. I was like, ooh.
Ooh, he can do more than one thing.
One thing.
He can multitask, girl. So it is what it is. But that's what makes us work. So if people ask us, And now goddamn podcast. We are going to get better at it.
Oh, how old is your podcast?
Oh, a minute. It ain't been that long.
Like 6 months, a year, 9 months?
About 7 months.
It's been 7 months?
That's still kicking in the grill. Oh,
8 months.
that motherfucker didn't even reach his full blossom yet.
Right. It's a baby.
Yeah. How you reach
It's a baby.
But how many podcasts y'all actively are a part of right now?
Just the one.
Okay, so what made you transfer out of the other podcasts that you had? What was going on with it?
Well, unfortunately, you work with people and then you realize.
Oh, goddamn, we got that story. It ain't the same motherfucker's head that was here last October.
Yeah.
Shit get wicked.
Yeah.
No comment.
Greg said no comment.
But to be honest, I appreciate those situations as much as I hate them, but I do appreciate them because it put things in perspective to know who got your back.
You find that shit out very quickly when money is involved.
Yeah.
When money and time is involved.
Yeah.
You see, this was a project for you. This was a lifestyle for me.
Yeah. So, and she kind of get on my ass about that because I kind of give niggas second chances that I shouldn't have.
Too much. Too many second chances.
She's like, come on, my nigga.
Cut it out.
Come on, my nigga.
Cut it out. You one and done.
Yo, you know it's about you geeking, shorty. Come on.
This is a business. We can't afford for that shit to be happening in here.
But unfortunately,
cut that out.
It's like that. But I try to tell her, like, yo, you also learn from that.
Yeah, you learn something.
I mean, you learn not to deal with that shit no more. That's what you learn.
With the look for.
Yeah.
You learn what to look for so you don't run into the problem again.
It's much more than that. But yeah, you do learn, some of the mistakes to avoid next time. But yeah, because I'm more of like, because this is my thing. Even if I give a nigga a second chance, a nigga is not going to outwork me.
Especially if it's some shit that I care about.
A nigga is not gonna out hustle me. So sometimes I might be like, yeah, baby, don't worry about that. I'm still gonna come out on top because no nigga won't outwork me. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day.
But it sucks that somebody who you help put food on their table.
The fact that your lady is over here like
It's the sign.
It's the sign like
me.
you bitch you.
Yeah.
You know who we talking about if you got to this 3 hours.
Yeah, right.
You've been here this whole podcast. You
That nigga
know.
like, damn, let me text this nigga. Like, yo, Trey,
I ain't say nothing.
Trey, was that about me? Yeah, nigga.
This will be the first clip we put out too.
If the shoe fits, wear it.
I didn't say a word.
Right.
I just no comment.
So you
Ain't
found
that
out
what
what
you
it
said?
was
No
like.
comment.
From what I see, you doing the books, the movies, the beard oil, all of that. It seems like your podcast was the part to where you went into a business venture with another or other people where opinions mattered and shit like that. Creative opinions mattered.
Definitely.
Shit, ain't that a bitch?
Yeah. But see, as a hustler, hustling out in the street, you also gotta understand that's part of the game.
Yeah.
So even though you see those things, because she should be like, damn, nigga, you knew. I was like, yeah, I knew.
Yeah,
but
you got that back in the mind, like
you on the same token gotta be like, that comes with the territory, that comes with the game, unfortunately. You know. You just gotta make sure that you come out on top.
right.
But yeah, I definitely got fucked over by a lot of niggas, right, babe?
Look, she ain't gotta say.
Yeah, a lot of niggas. But it comes with it. I learned a lot. I don't regret it. And I actually love that I went through that now so I could eliminate you.
Yeah.
True.
It's nothing like carrying a leech on
Yeah, man.
for the long haul, at least. Like, nothing like carrying you on for the long haul and realizing later on in life that you was a leech this whole time and I could have been let you go.
Leeches be getting you, boy. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. But you ain't making this far. You ain't making this far. It don't matter.
No comment. Didn't I teach? No
My
comment.
question is now, is your primary as far as like podcast focus wise, we didn't reach into that. Your podcast focus wise, is it y'all brand together, or do you want to make this one and another podcast also?
No, when it comes to the podcast and what we doing, that's what I want to focus on. Definitely.
What's the goal for it though?
I mean, the goal for it is to, ain't really no limit to it. So wherever it goes, I'm with it. I already accepted the fact that, some of our personal shit gonna get out there. So
That bitch you gonna happen.
yeah. As long as you accept that,
You ain't
then
never have a baby mama.
right. I'm with it. I'm with it to go all the way to see where it goes. We constantly always talking like, how can we improve this, improve that? So as long as I got that going, I'm always gonna be in love with it.
Oh man, I remember. I believe his name was Jay Supplier. Came on because he was doing it he did radio and some more shit. Was pretty much talking about how when your passion, which is this is a passion project,
Right.
becomes a job, that's when shit gets a little murky. Because you love this, but then no one talks about the editing. No one talks about making sure the sound is right, the lighting is right.
Yeah,
the promo
nobody
is
talks
right.
about the work that you got to put in to get it.
They just think you record and it's No one talks about this. We ain't got the engineer over there. They got to master the work. We got her. Got to make sure the sound is good. So, do you feel as though when it becomes a job, when it becomes to a spot where you guys are bigger, you're gaining traction? Do you feel as though at that point it will become a job and you'll stop, or is it at that point we like, I need to keep going?
I mean, I always looked at it like it's going to be a job, and everybody on my team got to understand that it's a job. Mm-hmm. So anybody who be like, oh, Trey, I want to fuck with you, I always put the expectation out there, whether, hey, look, you got to understand that we may have to do a couple shows where we're not getting paid. Or we may have to do a couple of days.
They don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear that.
Yeah. So I put that expectation out there up front just to make sure, hey, do you want to fuck with us or you don't?
And don't you double back if we making you bitch. You missed the boat. You better not double back.
You double back. You got off this ride.
You got off this fucking ride.
Stay
Can't
off.
do it.
But,
Stay off.
as a boss or, running shit on a lot of different platforms, what I learned was I had to understand that.
Right.
I had to understand, here you got 7 other people, supporting your vision. So I never took a selfish or was like, fuck them, I'm always going to go me. I always looked at the whole team perspective. But I also set the expectations to let them know, like, yo, it's going to be a grind. It doesn't mean, like, just because we're doing this and it sounds like a dope idea that it automatically going to hit. There's going to be some work we're going to have to do, this and that. So I had to learn people are going to be cool with that and people are not going to be cool with that. So you got to be able to understand that and then how to motivate the people who are going to be cool with that. And that's the part that I've been mastering to make sure that I have the right team.
So doing stuff like this is like we learn from other people as well, but it gives us a chance to say, okay.
First of all, before we get out of here, I'm gonna get this off my chest. Let me let you know something. So I knew of this man way before I started a podcast. I've been new with this motherfucker, right? So let me tell you how this God working mysterious raised. Nobody knows. Way back in the beginning,
Okay.
I reached out to this motherfucker, right? Didn't get no answer back. So this is a praise on you. So when I reached out to you and you ain't respond, I was like, all right, cool. It ain't my blessing yet. Shit happens. So about a week ago, when you did reach back out to me, I was like, thank God I'm doing something right, because I have wanted to get you on this show because I've seen you in Patapsco Market. I've seen you in these other projects. So I was like, all right, you know what? My shit ain't there yet. And I respected that. I took it on the chin. So when I started, I slowly watched your fucking beard grow shit and all the videos and you on the green screen. I have seen these projects.
Oh.
So I was like, you know what? One day, I'm gonna nab this motherfucker. One day. So
Got
just
him.
randomly chilling.
Got him.
And you ain't hit me. I was like, God damn it, I wanted it. So I knew that y'all dynamic was crazy because y'all were married. But watching your shows, it doesn't come off as a married couple. You definitely have your own individual personalities, and it flows very well with each other. It doesn't seem forced. If you have a problem, you voice it there. Like that, it happens immediately on the spot. Even when he don't know what fucking menopause is. It happens.
He said, menopause. Who the fuck is Paul?
It's organic. And I would like to say, that is one of the most things that I like about your podcast, that it is organic. And then you do have the different offsets. Even though your page is private, you did get different offsets and personalities of people. I knew she was fun as shit when I seen the cigar video. I was like...
Which one?
The one in Miami on the boat.
Oh.
He was on the boat. I was like, okay. Then I see the events where y'all go. Y'all make... He takes pictures of you. Let's motherfucker gonna let you know he has a wife.
I be eating this shit here.
Nah, but one thing, while we at that subject, man, I want to give you your flowers. So, from the get-go, you was like, yo, what's up, man? Let's do something together. And I was like, yeah.
It's like how shit go.
Yeah, everybody want to do something together. But, throughout the time, I used to see you. I used to always either like or make a comment on one of our posts. And I was like, you know what? Let me reach out to this brother. You know what I'm saying? And it was one of them things where I was just, she'd be like, man, you go out to that backyard and you just be thinking about a bunch of shit. It was just me sitting out there in the backyard, you know what I mean? And I just hit you like, yo, come on, man, let's go ahead and lock this date.
Easily as it was.
Yeah, let's lock this date in. And you was like, all right, what's up with these dates? I was like, all right, boom, let's do it. So, even though I do my thing, but how you went about your business and to make sure that you reached out to me and you was patient. Like, yo,
gotta be.
What days, this, that, and the other. Yo, I salute that. That's why I told her. She's like, hey, what you know about these niggas? I was like, I don't know much, but I know this nigga's about his business. And
we haven't done anybody's post.
This is our first.
This our
first official.
And I was like, we not ready. We ain't this shit.
You know what I mean?
Y'all was ready for what y'all did. Y'all been doing.
Y'all a vibe though.
Nah, but it was just how you went about your business. And I ain't
we gotta talk to them.
I ain't get a chance, you know what I mean, to meet you or whatever. It was just me dealing with him. But I was just like, damn, I respect him. He's been focused. He keep reaching out. And I was like, yo, you know what? I thought I hit you. I was like, yo, let's lock this date in. I hit you. I don't know about it. Yo, let's lock this date in. I didn't even tell her nothing. I was like, look, this is the date.
Told
we
me
doing
afterwards.
Word.
We doing this.
She was the same way when she asked
He
me.
said, show on Tuesday. I said, I thought we were off for December. He said,
She was
show
like,
on Tuesday.
She was like, who are these niggas?
I said, who are these people? He said, I don't know. Here's their Instagram. He said, I've been following them, but you haven't. I said,
that's the same thing. Trey was like, look, here go the video clips. Watch this.
Right.
That's what he said. He said, here's the Instagram. Figure it out. I've been watching him, so I know who he is. But, there's the Instagram. I said,
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
What made y'all just now, before we get out of here, I know I just said that shit 6 times to give me too much answer. Before we get out of here, what made you guys want to start collabing and doing those type of meet and greets and events?
We are still, like I said, we were learning, but we had a vision. I had a vision of eventually doing something.
I should look at all the cameras.
Like, you want to look at the cameras. So, the plan was for 1 + 1 = 2 podcasts. Down the line was to have guests come on as well. We would eventually go on to other podcast platforms as well. We wanted to do similar, like a venue in a space. Do like some open mic type things, some date nights, some open questions, some Q&A, these type of things.
I got y'all lane.
We got our lane.
I got y'all lane.
So it's always been a thought process, but it was outside. We got to wait and see what outside going to do. how we gonna do this, when we gonna do that. It was all about the timing. And like I said, we had planned to have more episodes by now. We just fell into other things coming into
That's
play.
fucking life.
So when he said, okay, let's stop. We got to stop. Let's open up for other people. Let's go and do something because we got to get the momentum going.
Yeah.
That's
Once you
how
get that
the
church,
momentum
we got
going.
a train moving.
All right.
Yeah, so it's like get the momentum going. Let's go on here. Let's meet. Let's network. Let's talk to other people. Let's have them come on. We can get people to talk to us. We have yet to do a live show. We haven't done that yet.
Once y'all do that shit, gonna be crazy.
Right.
Yo, I'm about to have the city going up.
So
I'll bring the Park Heights out for you. You know what I mean?
My God.
But that was the thing. So it was like, let's do it. Why not? It was like, why not do it now? Because I'm always like, let's wait. Like I said, let's wait until we get 20 episodes and then we'll go on Vibes. He was like, what the fuck for? What the fuck is
So I
waiting
said, what the
for?
fuck we waiting for? 6, let's go. What you talking about?
I don't know, because it sounded good to say, we got 20 episodes of our
But that's me. He'll be like, oh, I'm reaching out to so-and-so. And I'll be like, they so big. You sure?
Don't give
He's
a
like,
fuck.
what do you mean? I'm finna
Right.
send this. Ding.
Right,
And I'm like, all right. I guess so. I guess
so.
I
know,
guess it's it.
One of the things that humbled me too was I was speaking to, I was around a group of sort of,
He was around the group. He was around that. Tell him what it is.
I
You
was around the group, and they
Yeah.
was like, hey, what you do? I was like, well, I got this little store, and they was like, yo. No, we had a conversation, but afterwards, he was like, yo, Trey, don't never say, oh, I got this little store.
Right,
Never
don't
minimize what you
don't
got
minimize
going on.
your
Say
shit.
you got a store. And that conversation was so important to me because I was like, damn. And a lot of times we sometimes minimize because we feel like, oh, we doing something small. Nah. What you doing, man, glorify that like it's the biggest shit ever.
You got to.
Yeah,
you
man.
got to.
And it was funny, like I was like, damn, you called me down here to get knowledge from me, and here you are schooling me. So I say that to say this. Never be too big to get knowledge from other people.
Yeah.
Of course.
Because he put me on, I was like, damn, yo. You don't understand how big that
Yeah,
was.
Once you say I got a little business, somebody in their mind already
Right, like-
they thinking of something like, oh, you ain't
yeah.
shit. Like, all right,
I
well,
don't
but if I
want
got
that.
a business, it's already like, oh, well, okay, wait a minute.
You got a business? Well, what kind of business?
And
Oh, I'm
but
just
the
doing this
thing is,
little
I
business.
knew that, but I still didn't display that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was
This
just
lane
like,
is kind of like, we just coming into a new lane with this podcast
Yeah.
thing. And I know a lot of people are doing it. We trying to find our space
Gotta
and
find
do
your
it.
space.
Right. And we just going to do us our way. And that's what I keep telling him. You ain't got to go for the wow factor. We
I was gonna say, people
you're not
will
at the
love
barbershop
y'all for
show.
y'all.
This is
You
our
gonna
shit.
learn that. You gonna go through so much little shit. You like, hey, yeah.
People will fuck with your podcast just for you.
We had
Just
couples
for y'all.
that say, hey, I learned so much from y'all. I pulled over and this and that and the third. And I was like, Trey, this person hit me. And he was like, yo, one is good. We reached somebody.
You read something.
We
Not
good.
one person be like everything.
But what y'all doing though, like, come on, like, let's not minimize that. Like, you guys have a platform here for people to come here and promote their shit, what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, real talk, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make sure I put this on my shit because I'm recording. I reached out to you, brother, and I said, hey, what's up? Let's get some dates together. It was no politics involved. It was no this, that. You was like, hey, what's the date? Come through. Let's film. Let's do it together. So, yo, those are the kind of peoples that we need and the kind of shit that we doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not trying to, we expect this and that from you guys or whatever may be the case. It was just a simple matter of reaching out to you.
Don't worry, he gonna get this footage regardless.
Oh.
Yeah, it don't matter where, you know what I'm saying? I reached out to you. Let's get this shit done. And you said, let's get it done.
Easy, simple.
That's powerful, man. And I want people to realize how powerful that is. Reach out to other people that's doing things that what you doing. You
Good.
don't sit there and be like, oh, he gonna think my business is not big
fuck?
enough or not small enough. No, reach out, man. Don't snooze, man. Don't put your business on snooze.
There you go. That's the perfect way to put your business on snooze.
Don't put your business on snooze, man. Go out there and meet out, man. So I salute you, man. I
Appreciate you.
Thank you, Queen.
You still ain't gonna give me no beer with this beer on.
I know. I mean, that's another talk. But bro, we really gotta broadcast that. You know what I mean? What you doing here for other people
fun. Thank y'all.
who don't have
Thank
a
y'all for
voice.
coming on.
You want to come here and put your business out there? This is a place to be, man.
Absolutely.
So I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Man, you got
Thank
too many
y'all.
motherfucking business. You wanted to start be a fucking millionaire over here. Hey, I got 3 books, 4 movies. I got some beard oil.
My bad. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to roll with you.
But that track record is real. You know what I mean? You got to put that.
Then you gonna listen to it, it's gonna hit all the way different.
It's gonna hit different now.
You're like, oh, that old ass song. Let me listen to this shit.
That old ass song. I got it now. Well, listen, man. This has been another wonderful, possibly the longest.
Yeah, I think this is our longest episode.
Motherfucker, if you made it through this part,
Francis is over here. My stomach is growling.
I need some pizza.
Right.
So,
Hello?
I would just like to say this has been the longest episode of Vibes Podcast. First of all, someone reached out to me and was like, hey, you need to have more males on there to get your opinion. First of all, you are the first married group that we have ever had.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
And y'all don't fit the stereotype of an old married group. Y'all don't talk like an old married group. She wore a leather skirt and boots. Listen.
Yeah.
She don't
She fly,
understand
y'all.
the
They fly.
assignments.
They fly. They understood the assignment. They
So-
came on today.
So-
Vibe
Go
with
to
us.
Walmart like this, okay?
See, there you go. So I would like to say, one, support this brother with his amazing beard oil. It's already, track record's proven this motherfucker know how to make money. So it's New York. But support this brother. This has been a wonderful episode of the Vibes Podcast. I would let them shout out their podcast. This is the first thing you're gonna hear when you click play on this motherfucker. So go ahead and shout out all of them.
You already know. I'm your boy Trey Verdejo.
I'm Gina Rodejo.
And this is our podcast, 1 + 1 =
2.
Relationship is all about.
Addition and subtraction.
There we go.
What the fuck?
That shit was hot. That shit was hot. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Vibes Podcast, 1 + 1 = 2 podcast.
Thank you,
Y'all
guys.
already know what it is. Thank y'all for coming on. And it's just like
Shut
that.
up. Hold. Don't end it. Do you know this is the first y'all that got this girl to come on her goddamn show? Never has she ever ended the show, started the show, anything. I've been telling her to come on our podcast.
I'll be chilling.
You really came out your cocoon.
I like to chill. Why can't I just
Came out the cocoon.
Did you get out your cocoon?
You like that though, didn't you?
You like
that.
I
You like that.
fun.
You think that?
I thought that was her role to close. You did
All
it,
right,
girl.
well then, whatever she said,
It's just like that,
it's
y'all.
just like that. Catch us at the next one.
Yeah.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.